Hello and welcome to the Can I Say Something podcast. We're coming to you live from beautiful downtown Hampton Beach, New Hampshire, sipping on some Wunderbar Pilsner from Smutty Nose Brewery on a warm July evening. Enjoying this view with me is the Golden God himself. He is untethered. His rage, I am told, knows no bounds.
Yeah.
And on my left, we have the Breaker of Change, the Unburned, the Mother of Motherfucking Dragons,
Carrie. That never gets old. I love it every week.
What's up, guys?
I wish you'd let me say more. Like I feel like I should be the one that's saying I am untethered and I know my rage knows no bounds.
Okay, next week.
Okay.
Or do you want to do it again?
No, it's fine. We'll get it next week.
Okay.
I'll add some more to it too.
We just came from a movie, and then we're sweating our ballies off. Well, two of us are sweating balls off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and Carrie.
Yes.
Because it's not that hot.
You're like Aaron in the hot sauce.
It's not that hot. It's not that hot though.
Beads of sweat are rolling down my face right now. It's not that hot.
Literally down our faces.
Wimps.
So we have top 5 most annoying songs in the world. We have, I think, one of my best Riddle Shakespeares I've ever done in my life.
Oh my gosh.
In my life.
I didn't think they could get better.
How was your week, guys?
My week was good.
Good.
Happy 4th. Happy belated 4th.
Yeah.
Happy 4th.
Independence Day.
Sitting on a boat all day. Drinking twisted tea.
It was a good day.
Watching fireworks go off over my head.
Literally right over our head.
And then I get home and then I pulled out like 3 firework shells from our yard.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's just shrapnel all over the place.
Jesus.
I don't know. Maybe it was the neighbor. Maybe it came from a block down. I don't know. Never know these things.
We're in New Hampshire right now, but we're from a place where we play the game: is it gunshots or is it fireworks?
Yeah, that was a fun. Well, the funny thing, I mean, it's been going off for like the past week too. So
yeah, it's like, what are you doing? Come on.
I mean, if it's before the 4th, it's like that was a gunshot. That was totally a gunshot. But then the 4th happens, it's like it's some fireworks this time. And then the 5th happens, and it's like that's a gunshot.
Rest of the year, gunshots. Yep. So we just came from a movie, Spider-Man: Far From Home. It's a good movie. Yep.
7.8 out of 10.
7.8. Okay, I'll give it a 10 because I love all these movies. Very rewarding if you've seen all these movies, including Captain Marvel.
I haven't watched it.
Spoiler alert: one of the guys in this movie is not the guy. He's an alien. He was an alien the entire movie.
Crazy. It's the craziest thing.
Samuel Jackson was an alien the entire movie. Nick Fury and his assistant were aliens. So Spider-Man's like, why do I have to do this crazy mission? What about Thor? And he's like, I don't know, he's off somewhere. And Nick Fury says this, and Spider-Man's like, well, what about Captain Marvel? And Captain Marvel, and Nick Fury's like, well, I don't know. So it makes sense, like, if he's an alien, that's why he doesn't know where the other people are.
Well, I mean, I didn't understand like how where it was the alien the whole time.
Yes,
the whole time. Like, how, they seem like they knew a good amount of information, and I understand because they probably had the SHIELD database.
They didn't know anything.
Well, like when it came to Spider-Man and everything like that, I mean, they were like calling him incessantly, and then
they knew his number.
Well, I mean, they knew his number, but then like they gave him like the verbal beat down and everything. They knew what to say to like cut to his core, like that. Something like Nick Fury could do,
but also he seems sort of dumb. Nick Fury seemed like out of the loop a little bit. He didn't know when he went to that parking garage. Remember, Mysterio made the parking garage look like his headquarters. He didn't know it wasn't his headquarters. I feel like the real Nick Fury would have known.
All right, looking back, I was like, how the hell did he get tricked like that?
Yeah. So
that is true.
Good movie.
Were there kids there?
No, there were no kids.
No, teenagers. Ruckus teenagers. Ruckuses.
The back row behind us.
Yeah, they're kind of causing a ruckus. Those guys.
Tell them what's what.
No, someone else did. Like, shut the fuck up. I don't know if they were like all together.
I don't know who said that.
I feel like they were all together.
I heard a whispered.
It wasn't really whispered, and they were like all sitting right next to each other.
They were. So I feel
we
like
walked in there. They got these reclining chairs too.
Yeah.
And I just looked up behind us that row, and it's just like this one girl was just laying on top of this other dude. And it's just in one that I know that some chairs have like the armrest that's like not there. It's almost like a king size seat or something.
It's full for big
just
people.
like on top of them. I'm like, oh,
it's for big people.
Yeah. I mean, or 2 people ready to plow.
So yeah, I liked it. I like Tom Holland. I liked Zendaya, his girlfriend. She goes by one name, Zendaya.
You like the girlfriend? I found her character to be grating.
As a person, I like the person.
Mannerisms.
So they do this thing where they've known each other. I can understand if you're like nervous around a girl you never met before, blah blah blah. You're not really friends with her. He's known her since the first movie. This is like the second Spider-Man movie. So he's established a relationship with this girl. Like they've known each other for a while, and he's still like. So like, MJ, do you want to like, I don't know, do you want to just like go out sometime or whatever and like that sort of thing? It's just stop.
And then she does the classic. I don't do well when I like people, like they don't stay around kind of thing.
Yeah.
And out of the whole class, it's like they're the only two weirdos. Like, she's a weirdo, he's a weirdo. Like everybody else seems perfectly normal.
Yeah. Nobody notices he leaves for large amounts of time for seemingly when Spider-Man comes around. Weird how that works.
Yeah. Oh, Spider-Man's character too. I know he's a little space cadet sometimes.
Yeah.
And he talks real fast like Charlie Day.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, maybe I've gotten used to it.
Yeah.
Where, I mean, sometimes it's still annoying. It's like, bro, just
take
a chill pill.
Get it out.
Chill. Yeah. But it's just adding the girl into the mix too, where it's just like,
I hear the
it might be too much.
Yeah.
Weirdo overload.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
you can hear the afterwards. That's a firework. If you hear the screaming, God no, you shot me, and there's a bullet,
or somebody got shot with a firework.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So spoiler alert. Everyone knows Peter Parker is Spider-Man. At the end, during the fight, during the fight, when did this happen? Mysterio records himself saying,
I think he made a contingency plan. I mean, but they could doctor whatever they wanted.
Yeah, exactly. So Mysterio made a video that he released after the fight was over. In the end credits, you have a giant screen in New York Times Times Square in New York. That Mysterio said Peter Parker is Spider-Man to everybody. Mm-hmm. So now everybody knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Remember when he put down he's like drop the image, and then he's like, why? And he's like, just do it, but they're gonna see you. He's like, they'll see what I want them to see. That's probably what he was already thinking plan B.
Yeah, interesting. So ends with Mysterio dead supposedly, but then if you watch the guy with the laptop, it said he downloaded the whole Illusion program, I think. His tech guy, the guy that was I liked how they sort of brought everything together, of the guy from Iron Man 1 being yelled at by Obadiah. Obadiah yelled at him. He was like, Tony Stark built this thing out of from scraps. Well, I'm not Iron Man.
That was and that whole thing was just like a very Ocean's 11 thing. It's just like they're going through the plan, and it's just like the scenario's not actually happening, but they're like playing it out in their heads, and it's just like introducing this character and then this character and what their roles are going to be. It's like, oh yeah, this character was berated by Tony. This person got fired. This person was told that their idea was too stupid and renamed it, what was it, crap or something? Barf. So I like that touch, but it felt like a real Ocean's 11 vibe there. I couldn't shake that.
Yeah, very good movie. I liked it a lot. Last Marvel movie of the year, I think. Until they haven't even announced like the next thing. They haven't announced what's coming. We know for sure Doctor Strange 2, I think, Black Panther 2 next year maybe. So
there's one thing that I was freaking say about it. I was just about to say before you got me sidetracked for the Ocean 11 thing. Yeah, go ahead, keep talking.
Okay. Well, I want to move on to the book I read this week, unless you had a list.
Maybe next week.
Maybe next week. So, guys, I read a book. I read another book by Neal Stevenson, the same guy that wrote Seven Eves. Talked about that a couple weeks ago.
Stop saying red.
Listen. I'm always amazed. I'm like, man, he has so much time to read. I'm so jealous.
Like you're a scholar when you say I read a book.
I'm an audio scholar.
I listen goodly.
I listen goodly. I absorbed a book.
Do you, when you listen to an audio book, like when I listen to a podcast, sometimes I get just like.
No, so here's the thing. I
just listen to so much shit that it just feel like one time your brain's just gonna turn to jello and leak out your ears.
So big difference between audiobooks and podcasts. Podcasts I can like go in and out, like it's casual discussion, whatever. With audiobooks, I'm actually focused. I'm like with podcasts, I'm on my phone, I'm looking at shit. My phone's at like 40% during half of the night. Like when I'm on an audiobook, my phone is like not used at all. I'm like, holy fuck. I'm standing there listening, doing other shit. But yeah, I'm focused.
Now, with an audiobook, they have the same dude doing the voices, and he just does multiple voices.
So yeah, this is actually cool. This book takes place around the world. It has like different characters from different countries, and this one guy does like Russian, German, Italian, does a bunch of different accents really well, actually. Yeah.
So, like, would you say that something else that might keep your interest, like the delivery in an audiobook, is it better than something you would find at a podcast?
Oh, absolutely.
Or like even your most favorite podcast speaker, just like still blows that person out of the water.
Oh, absolutely. They do accents. They do like, as this person's dying, he said, he does the like, exasperations of whatever, the guy is, if he's dying or if he's running or if he's doing something else, he does all of that stuff. So,
all right, so it's almost like listening to someone talk on a dramatization, like like slamming your shoe on the podium or something like that, as opposed to like listening to your history teacher
he'll yell
on about
he'll yell, he'll whisper, he'll do all this sort of stuff.
All right.
So my book this week to you is called Reamde. I highly recommend this to anybody who's ever played an MMORPG, which, Carrie, if you're not familiar, is a game where it's online. It's Final Fantasy 11. What's this? Final Fantasy 14.
Real quick, when I saw it in the outline, I thought you just misspelled "readme."
Yeah, so
like a text file.
The Reamde the title comes from a virus that somebody wrote into this fake MMORPG.
That makes sense.
That was designed to make people's data hostage, keep their data hostage, and to make to keep their stuff hostage and to make them pay like $78. But because there's 2 million people playing this game, $78 from 2 million people is a lot of money. So, yes. So
my ears are sweating.
So I'm going to do a quick synopsis here from Wikipedia. Reamde is a techno-thriller novel by Neal Stevenson, published in 2011. The story, set in the present day, centers on the plight of a hostage and the ensuing efforts of family and new acquaintances, many of them associated with a fictional MMORPG, to rescue her as her various captors drag her about the globe. Topics coverage range from online activities, including gold farming, social networking, to the criminal methods of the Russian mafia and Islamic terrorists.
You know what the worst thing you said in those things were? Gold farmers.
Gold farmers.
Man, I hate gold farmers. I hate gold farmers more than I hate terrorists.
So this guy, the guy that made the guy that made the virus, it was actually, what's it called? Where you keep people's money, ransomware. Mm-hmm. It's a specific computer virus called a ransomware, where you lock down, you encrypt people's data, and it said, I'll unencrypt it, but you have to pay me. So, a lot of characters. I'm just going to run through the main characters real quick. Richard Dodge Forthrast was the guy who created the MMO called T-Rain, a couple of years ago. Zula is his niece, and Peter is Zula's boyfriend. Peter sells stolen credit card data to a Russian mob. The USB that the Russian mob used to get the credit card data was infected with the ransomware, with the Reamde ransomware. So the Russians come back, and actually Peter goes through a guy named Wallace. Wallace was the intermediary between them two. So Wallace is killed. Peter and Zula are kidnapped and brought to China, where the guy that created the virus, named I have it here, Marlin, he created the virus, Reamde. So they go to him to threaten him to, they're going to kill him unless they give him the credit card data. So at one point, Zula's kidnapped with Peter, and they're in China, this 5-story building, and Zula figures out that the virus maker is in the 4th floor on room 405. So she tells the Russian guys, he's in 504, to buy them some time to get away. So at one point, so they go up there, and the 5th floor, she thinks it's vacant. It's not vacant. It's the Islamic terrorists are on the 5th floor making explosives. So Russian mobsters with trained, former Russian spetsnaz, or whatever they're called, like Russian military guys, they go up to the 5th floor, get into a firefight with some Islamic terrorists. The Islamic terrorists kill most of the Russian guys, kidnap Zula. So Zula goes from being kidnapped by Russian mafia to being kidnapped by Russian terrorists. So that is unfortunate. This book,
bad luck.
That is extremely bad luck in like a period of like 3 days. So I wrote down some, crazy, right?
God damn it.
So then they somehow get back to the U.S. and let me see here. So they're trying to figure out where Zula is, where Richard's niece is. So Richard at one point is the creator of the game, so he has like godlike abilities to go into the game, do whatever he wants, right? So at one point, the creator of the game and a former military soldier, one of the guys that survived the attack on the apartment building, are hunting for the Chinese hacker in the game. The hacker in the game hunting for, the creator of the game is hunting for the hacker in the game, and so is the military soldier. The military soldier and the hacker are together in a internet cafe in the Philippines. I think they got away from China, got situated in the Philippines. So now they're in the game talking to the creator of the game, and they're all like, "What's going on?" And so at this point, they get the Islamic terrorist named Abdullah Jones. He kidnapped Zula, and Zula told him, "If you don't kill me, you get lots of money from my uncle." Right? So they go to the USA, where Richard is. So at the same time, Richard is hunting for the hacker in the game. Abdullah Jones and the terrorist and Zula are moving in on his actual location. So yeah, but I don't want to talk about the whole thing, what happens. But there's like this, what Deus Ex Machina is, right? The whole just like something happens out of nowhere. Like if somebody has a gun,
Captain Marvel effect.
Yeah, somebody has a gun on somebody, and then like a bus comes out of nowhere and hits the guy. Like it's just this random thing. So the Islamic terrorists, the Russian military guys, a CIA officer gets involved. Richard's out there. Richard and his right-wing white supremacist cousins are out there hunting the terrorists too. So it's the whole fucking thing. And at one point, a mountain lion, like somebody's got a bead on Richard, about to shoot him. This mountain lion comes out of nowhere and kills the fucking terrorist. It's just like, I feel like the author was like, how is this gonna happen? How is this situation gonna resolve itself? Oh, Mountain lion. Fucking mountain lion. So, yeah, another gigantic book, another gigantic story, 1,000 pages. I think it was like almost 40 hours, but I listened to it at like 1.5 speed, so it was like, I don't know.
How do you do that?
30 hours. What?
Sounds stupid when you listen at 1.5 speed.
You get used to it. You really do, because I'll play. Actually, you know what? I have a clip here that I wanted to play for you guys anyway, so I'll play it at normal speed, and then I'll play the book at 1.5.
Stay for brief discussion. Sokolov picked up the money, then backed to the door, and held it open as Zula and Shongor exited the room. No one could look at Peter, who had become a nearly unbearable sight on grounds of posture alone. Shoulders drawn together, body trembling, back of neck brilliant red. Sokolov was favorably impressed by the fact that he had not yet shit his pants. Sokolov was favorably impressed by the fact that he had not yet shit his pants. Men always made crude jokes about people pissing their pants with fear, but in Sokolov's experience, shitting the pants was more common if it was a straightforward matter of extreme emotional stress. Pants pissing was completely unproductive and suggested a total breakdown of elemental control. Pants shitting, on the other hand, voided the bowels and thereby made blood available to the brain and the large muscle groups that otherwise would have gone to the lower priority activity of digestion. Sokolov could...
Yeah, so you see, if you shit your pants, you have more brain activity. You have more blood available for brain activity. Just yeah.
Is that science?
That is science.
Never heard that before.
Your brain must be...
Yeah, chugging along. I got so much stuff going on. Let me fast forward here. Show you 1.5 speed.
As their ironic sensibilities, which served them in lieu of souls,
were
jammed by a signal of overwhelming power. Nope. Richard kept moving, since he was the one with the mission. He'd seen a way to contribute.
It seems so easy. Like, if you just get sidetracked for a second, like, so much is just...
gone. Passed you by.
I mean, maybe I'd get used to it after a while. But
plus, I mean, why are you rushing it? Like, isn't it about the...
Because it's a 1,000-page book.
It's 1,000 pages, 38 hours.
It's not a race. Who you compete with?
I got 38 hours done in 30. I got 8 hours of my life back. To do other things, to do important things. Like make Riddle Shakespeare. Boom, segue.
Okay.
So, Riddle Shakespeare, we all know what it is. Ready? Are we ready?
It's okay. What is it? Is it regular quotes or is it movie quotes?
We are doing movie quotes this week.
All right.
Some recent ones near the end. Yeah.
Oh boy.
So, number 1. Thou hasn't had fun since leaving the region of Carry On, Wayward Son. Thou hasn't had fun since leaving the region of Carry On, Wayward Son.
Dion?
Yep.
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
Yeah.
I knew it. I was on the right track. I was like, what is it? What is it? What is it? There's no place like home. No, that's not it.
Number 2. To cease and to smell an aroma will tell of a twist that is older than hell. So we got a old.
Dion.
What?
Stop, drop, and roll.
No.
we stop and twist. You're in hell. You're on fire.
We got the oldest one I think that I've made so far. What was it? Wizard of Oz is pretty old. I think this might be older than that.
Can you repeat it, please?
Sure. To cease and to smell an aroma will tell of a twist that is older than hell.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stop, smell the roses.
Nope, it's not a movie quote. We got a twist here.
That's just a regular quote.
This is a twist.
Oh, you're saying mine wasn't a movie quote?
It was not. Well, it might be, but it's probably in a movie. It's just not famous. So it's an old quote from probably, like, if you watch this movie, you probably know the twist. And it's a famous director, famous movie. It's always on this list of, like, the best movie of all time. I've never seen it because it just seems like, too old. Trying to think. Orson Welles directed it.
Quote one more time.
To cease and to smell. What do you stop? Yeah, you're right. You said stop and smell.
Mm-hmm.
The what? What do you stop and smell? Stop and smell
the flowers.
What kind of flowers?
Daisies.
Roses.
Roses? Yeah, didn't you say that already?
So what's a famous twist in a movie? Famous quote from a movie with the word roses. What's the guy's dying and he goes. The last word he says is a twist, and everyone knows it. It's a sled. You guys don't know this?
No.
Wow.
Sorry.
What's this? Okay, you said rose, right? What's in the middle of a flower? The middle of the flower is called?
The eye?
No.
Blossom?
No.
No.
Like what do you call weed sometimes? It's like, ooh, that's good. What's a slang word for weed?
That's the good.
It's the good.
Pot.
But like
that's good shit.
Another word for weed. Another, like the middle of a flower. What's the middle of the flower?
Oh wait, hold on.
It's
can't smell the roses from the trees.
Oh my god, what's a famous beer then? Let's go with that. Famous beer.
Bud.
Yup.
Why?
So put those two words together. Stop and smell the
rosebud.
Okay, I'm just gonna give it to you because
thank you.
Rosebud. You ever heard of rosebud?
No.
Wow.
I know rosebud.
The rosebud, isn't the bud just like the beginning of the flower?
Yeah. You've never heard of rosebud.
What is the quote though?
Rosebud was his sled.
The quote you're saying is rosebud.
Yes. You've never heard of
Nope, I've never heard
that
of that.
giant sentence of Shakespearean
because I thought you must have heard it. Everyone's heard
was
it.
Rosebud.
Everyone's
that was
heard
the
it.
answer?
Rosebud. Here we go. Citizen Kane, 1941. Really? Okay. Now you know.
It was just one word.
Rosebud.
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 That was the answer. Rosebud. If I said rosebud, you'd been like,
yes.
Dion got it.
Dion got it.
And you said an entire sentence.
It's a twist. Older than hell. Yes. Number 3. So
I think stop, drop, and roll was
you're
more.
You're up 2-0.
No, come on. He doesn't get that one.
I said rose.
So you said
bud.
You said the word. You said
I did say rosebud.
Right,
that's true.
Right.
Number 3. A scream and a yell in a diner will tell of a duplicate meal for a patron will sell. A scream and a yell in a diner will tell of a duplicate meal for a patron will sell. So somebody's in a diner. Somebody hears yelling. And they ask for,
Buzz.
Yes.
I'll have what she's having.
Yes.
I was going to say order up.
2-1 Dion. Number 4. Thy brethren I beg to recall and recount the venue of thy absent mount. Thy brethren I beg to recall and recount the venue of thy absent mount. Thy absent mount is the main thing.
What you gonna do, brother?
Quite. Thy absent mount. Another like a
horse.
or
Dion, dude, where's my car?
Yes. 3-1 Dion. Number 5. Thine torso a treat, including the teats. Siphon from these, thy query to thee. Thine torso a treat, including the teats.
Dion. Oh, you're emphasizing the breast right now.
The nipple.
Okay, I was going to say, don't bite the hand that feeds you.
No. The teat. Siphon from these, thy query to thee.
Okay. Dion. Suck my tits.
Well, it's something about can you get liquid out of these? Can you make liquid from the tits?
Would you like to try my breast milk?
It's from Meet the Parents.
Oh, can you milk me?
Wait, say the whole thing.
Can you milk me, Fokker?
Say the whole thing.
I have nipples. Can you milk me, Fokker?
Yes.
That's a good one.
4-1, Dion. Number 6. Thine patience worn thin with embodiments of sin within this container of tin. Thine patience worn thin.
Dion, I'm in a glass case of emotion.
No.
Damn it.
Thine patience worn thin with embodiments of sin within this container of tin. What is the embodiment of sin in the Bible? In the Adam and Eve are in
the apple.
Yeah. So, but what is the no? Not the apple. It's the what's the thing? Or okay, sorry, the devil. I guess we would say the
snake.
Snake.
Say the quote again.
Thine patience worn thin with embodiments of sin within this container of tin.
Hey, Dion.
Dion.
Shit. I've had it with these fucking snakes on this.
Yes.
The goddamn snakes on the goddamn plane.
Yes.
I thought it was mother effing.
Well, you can say that. So okay.
Was it mother effing?
It is mother effing.
Buzz.
Motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
Yep. 5-1. 5? Wait, we're at number 7. So yeah. Thou's dormant ability to do is almost akin to voodoo. Thou's dormant ability to do is almost akin to voodoo. We're getting to modern quotes now. I would say 2002-ish.
Say it again.
Thou's dormant ability to do is almost akin to voodoo.
Oh, no, that's not right.
I'm
going to try anyways.
Go
Dion.
ahead.
Yeah. You're a wizard, Harry.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
8-1. No.
Right,
6-1. 6-1, Dion. Thy declare thou's replacement. Thy declare thou's. Wait, hold on. Thy declare thyself thou's replacement.
I declare myself. Say it again.
Thy declare thyself thou's replacement. Yeah. We have some. Yeah, go ahead. Say it.
No. I am your father. Luke, I am your father.
We have a problem. I don't remember what this was.
Oh, sweet. Now you get to guess too.
I do. Fuck. All right. Let me go through history here. Thou declares. What was it? Thy declare thyself thou's replacement. Good one, me.
So even if
okay. I found the website that I got this from, and I just gotta find which quote it was. Thou. Let me see here. It was near the end, I think. Thou's declared.
Wait, so you're not making this up? You just taking these from a website?
Found these I found the movie quotes.
Oh.
I found the quotes of recent movies.
Oh, you find the quotes and then you change it to the Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were finding the Shakespeare stuff.
It's the titular one. I want to play green. I found the nipple one, so I'm close. You're putting the pussy on a pedestal.
That'd have been a fun one.
Yeah. Let's see. CBC. Nope. You're gonna eat your tots? Okay. Found the motherfucking one. Motherfucking planes. Motherfucking snakes. No motherfucking plane. So the next one.
I feel like you could have said motherfucking in a different like name drop Oedipus or something.
Yeah, right. Let me see. I'll get it.
Oedipus cried out.
Okay, I found the wizard Harry, so I'm getting closer.
You said Oedipus cried out.
Prepared to be fucked by the long dick of the law.
I could have gotten that one. Why didn't you make that one?
Yeah. You're the man now, dog. Oh,
Did you just say it? I think you just said it.
No, I didn't say it. Okay, so this is from recent trilogy. I forgot if they had 5 of them. So this is from.
Yeah. I am your father.
What's bow and arrow movie?
Hunger Games.
Yep. What's the titular slogan or the quote from the first movie? She's like, she sees her sister. I've never seen the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Volunteer tribute.
Yeah. There we go.
Cares pissed.
You get them like a half second before me.
Now it's got to load the dock again, apparently, because my phone's so
Crushed
slow.
you.
8 yeah, I suck today. Huh?
Oh, man.
Because she's so hot.
It's embarrassing.
Cool the air conditioning. She needs the air conditioning. I'm thriving right now.
That's your element.
I am untethered.
My
he has no hold on me.
All the liquid is boiled from my brain.
Yep. Number 9.
I did just spend the last 2 hours in an air-conditioned theater. So.
While I bathed children and washed dishes and...
That sucks to be you.
Terrible.
Where's your husband?
Where is my husband?
Number 9. An obligation of massive size arrives in tandem with brawn likewise. An obligation of massive size arrives in tandem with brawn likewise. This is...
Dion.
An obligation of massive size arrives in tandem with brawn likewise.
King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
This is I could just say the thing we just saw is based on this. This comes from the thing we just saw. Yeah. But that kind of gives it away.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, Dion.
Yeah.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah.
I knew the second part. I didn't know the first part.
Number
something with something to come.
Oh, now I remember what I was going to say about Spider-Man too.
Yeah.
I liked how Iron Man's problems, like everyone's like, oh, who's the next Spider-Man? Everyone thinks that Spider-Man's going to be the next Iron Man.
Yeah.
And then all of Iron Man's past problems that, all the people he fired, all his old situations basically got dumped onto Peter. So he had to be Iron Man even if he didn't want to be Iron Man.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
That's cool. Number 10, just to round it out. A barrage that is shared to be kept in the air. In absolute solitude, he wailed in despair. A barrage that is shared to be kept in the air. In absolute solitude, he wailed in despair.
Dion?
Mm-hmm.
Wilson!
Yes. Yep. Wow.
Can you repeat that again?
A barrage to be shared. A barrage that is shared is a volley. To be kept in the air. In absolute solitude.
Volleyball.
He wailed in despair.
Wilson!
Volley.
Wow.
Volleyball. Balls that are volleyed.
Damn!
Wow. When did you get so smart?
I don't know.
I usually have to wait for the hints to get them. You got them in like 3 seconds.
Shit.
You didn't even give my...
Turn on Jeopardy. We need to test this.
Good job.
Kudos to you.
Good job. Took him down the champion.
Suck a dick.
There's one more thing, too, about Spider-Man I want to bring up.
Yeah.
It was almost like with the great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah.
It's like... what was his uncle?
I don't know.
Uncle Ben. It was like Uncle Ben 2 Electric Boogaloo, like with the glasses.
Yep.
Because like he just fucking threw his glasses and be like, oh yeah, you take him, mister. You do something with this. Like Tony gave him those and he's like, oh yeah, Tony fucking, he knows I will never make the wrong decision. and going back and getting them, but the whole thing is just like he's willing to throw away all that power just so he can have some time with his friends. Like he was just learning that lesson all over again.
That's not what you do with power.
Yeah.
Power is yours to wield.
It wasn't actually in this series, Uncle Ben's death isn't his fault, is it?
Or
we just assumed that it is.
Thank God they never showed it because it's like, who needs
beaten into the ground?
Fucking other origin story. Holy shit.
But like, do you think this could have, like, I'm saying it's Uncle Ben Electric Boogaloo, but like,
What?
If Uncle Ben wasn't his fault why he's dead, then would this be his Uncle Ben moment?
Oh, could be. Yeah. His Uncle Ben
Let's get
moment.
back to like praising me because I was so great.
Amazing.
Good game.
So what do we want to talk about first?
I don't know. I think I'm going to keep this air condition out just so I can be mentally superior forever. I found her only weakness. Excessive heat.
Why don't we go to top 5 most annoying songs in the world?
We'll start this
I think your victory song is the most annoying song in the world.
You think my victory song is the most annoying? So you want me to just hit you with number 1 right now? I don't want that.
I have a list of the lyrics. I got a list of songs and also the lyrics. So my number 5, check it out. I drive these brothers crazy. I do it on the daily. They treat me really nicely.
No, what it
They bite me. They buy me all these ices. Dolce and Gabbana.
This is my number 5, you thief. You thief.
This is actually part of my number 1.
Karen, they be sharing all their money. They got me wearing fly, whether I askin'. They say they love my ass in 7 jeans, true religion. I say no.
But they keep giving, so I keep on taking. And no, I ain't taking. We can keep on dating. I keep on demonstrating.
You sound just like her.
My humps. My humps, my humps, my humps. My love.
So can we team up on this one?
Yes, we can.
Yeah. So why do you hate it so much?
Real
It's
quick
so
though,
annoying.
why did you sing the part? You could have just played us a piece of the obnoxious,
Then
awful
he wouldn't
song.
give me the chance to sing it obnoxiously.
Give you the chance, yeah.
I love to sing.
So I'll pull it up here. It's not going to play very well, but we'll hear some of it. Yeah, it's just one of the most annoying songs in the world. It's not even good. It's not. Whoa.
Sounds just like it.
It's not good to dance to. It's not good to do it. There's no dance. There's no rhythm.
The thing though, this probably played in clubs like left and right.
It did, but that's not club music. Doesn't mean it has to be
What
good.
you gonna do? All that drunken sound.
Oh yeah, I forgot the audio off of Spotify. It's brutal.
No, it's the connection.
Okay.
My humps, my humps, my lovely.
Check it out.
Oh my god. All right, turn it off.
I do it
Turn it
on
off.
the daily.
Turn it off.
Awful. They did this on Why I Hate This Album
I
recently.
can't control myself. I'm currently urinating.
Did you hear one of those
Just like Fergie.
Did you hear the episode they did this on this? Did you hear the episode they did on this on the Why I Hate This Album?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it's good.
No. Is that how that made your list? When they do that?
Like 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, awful, right? Just one of the worst.
It is
songs of all time.
So when you gave me this topic, top 5 most annoying songs, I was like, all right, Black Eyed Peas, obviously.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, which one though? What
Yeah.
are all so bad? Which one should I pick? And then I looked up the lyrics to this one, and I was like, yup, that's the worst one.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrible lyrics. I mean, I don't even know that song could come out these days for the message that it's sending. Because think about it. Who listens to Black Eyed Peas? Like, what age group? Does anybody over 30?
No.
Does anyone over 25 even
No.
listen to the Black Eyed Peas?
No.
So we're talking about, younger people listening to this, and women listening to this thinking, okay, well, if I have a nice booty and some nice boobies, then guys will just give me anything I want to, and then I don't have to work for anything. What a message to send.
Not even boobies, just butt. I think the song is about butt, right? It's got to be about humps. I mean, it says humps.
Well, lumps.
It's lumps and humps.
Well, no, I mean,
it's all the curves.
Yeah, any
curves.
woman that can identify with any part of that they're talking about, that's the hump.
It's endearing to women who have any kind of humps.
Yeah, like humpback,
Humpback whales.
Mm-hmm.
I also,
all of the women.
lovely little lumps. Sounds like she has cancer. That's what I think of.
That's what they said.
Love my
They said
little
that.
lumps.
They said that on the podcast. They were like,
oh, did they?
They had this podcast called "Why This Album," and sometimes they'll single out one song, and they talked about how lumps. She might need to get checked out. She might have something going on down there.
That's what I think of when I think of. I mean, they're not lovely, but they're little lumps.
They're little lumps. Yeah.
I do remember someone saying this quite frequently, related to you. Your sister used to sing this song all the time. It was
Also,
obnoxious.
I mean, how old was she then? Like 18?
Like, was she?
Maybe even younger
man.
then? I don't know.
18-year-olds like this song.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah,
She might have even been younger than that.
That is their age group. Black Eyed Peas age group. What is your number 5, sir?
My number 5 is Picture by Sheryl Crow and Kid Rock.
Oh, that's a good choice.
Yes, it is.
So overplayed.
Oh my God, yeah. There's just a time period where every fourth song was this song.
Listen,
and you could switch a channel and they'd be playing on a different channel. And this was before you had options. You had to listen to the radio. Like you couldn't just like you could do your like CDs but I was never lucky enough to have a CD player in most of my cars. Mm-hmm. So I had to listen to this garbage on the radio every single day.
If he's not singing Bob with the Bot, I don't want to hear it.
Right.
Exactly.
I'll sell it for Cowboy once in a while, but geez.
Oh, this song. Yeah. All right.
Oh, you had to remember.
Oh, I know which one it is. Come back home.
Yeah. I mean, first cut is the deepest. I'll take it. I'll fuck with the first cut is the deepest.
Everyone loved it because you could. It was a karaoke song you could sing with your man.
Yeah.
Oh, I enjoy karaoke very much, and I'm happy to have missed that whole. I mean, when this song to hear it on the radio and then have to go to a karaoke bar and hear it. You know, when I get on the stage with karaoke, I give you the hits from, 70s,
80s,
the respected stuff. You go up there and you sing Picture. I'm just going to walk out. That's not for me. That crowd's not
They need to update that. 70s, 80s, and today. Well, you're skipping 90s, 2000s, and now 2010s. You need to bump that up a little bit.
Well, I mean, the 90s could stand alone.
Kid Rock cannot
forever.
Sing. I mean, he should just be shouting in his music. Yeah. That's all that he can do. He cannot
shouting nonsense.
Yeah, he cannot actually sing.
Mm-hmm. Did he do that song that was like, what was it? It was basically Leonard Skinner, right?
Yeah.
It was just
Sweet Home Alabama.
Yeah, it was just that, but it wasn't.
That could probably end up on the list too. They played the shit out of that song.
Have a lot
if you're gonna redo a classic song, you got to do a good job with it.
It wasn't terrible.
That was trash.
It got old really fast.
It did. Yep.
Trash.
I enjoyed it for a while.
Trash.
My number 4.
Trash from
Trash Fire.
Trash sandwich.
A trailer park.
7 a.m. Waking up in the morning. Got to be fresh. Got to go down the stairs.
Oh my God,
gotta
Damian,
have
stop
my
it.
Bowl.
That's my number
cereal.
3.
I said
my number 3.
I told her this didn't count. I felt like this didn't count, like a viral.
Because the meme.
It's a song. It's a recorded
song.
It's
definitely a meme. It was too easy. It was an easy target.
Take it on. Everybody's rushing. Got to get down to the bus stop. Got to catch my bus. I see my friends. Kicking in the front seat, kicking in the back seat. Got to make up my mind. Which seat can I take?
Yeah, that's why I put that in my notes. At one point, she's actually singing about where she should sit in the car.
Wow.
Did you ever?
I can relate to that in so many levels. Do I sit in the front or do I sit in the back?
Oh shit! I got bitch seat. I'm over the middle. Bitch, get in the car. I'm gonna put you in the trunk.
I mean, it sort of is a meme because of that girl in the background is doing this the whole time.
That's not why. That's not the only reason. That's a meme.
Friday. That's my number 3. Just so.
Have you ever seen like the? I mean, there's millions of it, but there was one where it just slowed it down. Like what you. Read me a line from that again.
7 a.m. waking up in the morning. Gotta be fresh. Gotta go downstairs. Gotta have my bowl. Gotta have cereal. Seeing everything. The time is going. Ticking on in on everybody rushing.
I mean, I can't find the line specifically, but what you're doing is like they slowed it down, and she. Well, I'm gonna be like, it was like Friday. It was
amazing.
She has the most annoying voice ever. Like who came up to her and was like, "Girl,
nobody.
You got it. You can sing. You should record this song."
Her family.
She probably got so much crap from everybody, like death threats.
Yeah.
She should sue whoever told her she could sing for like pain and suffering. It's so bad.
But how much money did she make from that song, though? People must have.
Well, she'd get more for pain and suffering.
Somebody must have bought it.
She'd be like a trillionaire for that.
What is your number 4?
Ooh, my number 4. All right, I'm gonna go with a classic song that everybody hates here. Barbie Girl by Aqua.
Sure.
It's just so bad. It's so annoying.
You don't hate it?
I actually, the guy is more annoying than the girl, I find.
He is.
But whenever I hear this song, I have a flashback to like middle school dance, and somebody would request that song just to be an ass, just to piss people off. And the moment it came on, I'm a Barbie girl, everyone would go, oh.
It's funny because she's like saying somebody request that song to be an ass. It was actually probably my group of friends doing that.
You were trolls before there were trolls.
Dude, it's a good song.
Somebody, you did it just to be
good?
an asshole.
Who says good?
I said
off.
good.
It's not objectively good. It's not subjectively good.
This was on Why.
It was on this. It was. It was.
They're actually a pretty big deal over in Europe or something.
Aqua, yeah. They made a couple albums. They're like number 3 in like Denmark or some shit. Yep. Which number 4, Mr. D?
My number 4 is... Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh.
You could have picked almost any...
That is awful.
What is their name?
Nickelback.
And listen, I love old Nickelback. But this was the point where it was just like... He's not even
afraid to admit it.
No, I don't care. I'll stand by any,
I was going to call you out because...
No,
I was going to call you out and be like, you and a bunch of our friends were like hardcore Nickelback fans back in the day, and now it's like it's so cool to hate on Nickelback, and you would never admit it. But
who was?
Huh?
Who was a fan of Nickelback?
Me and Chris loved Nickelback.
What about this one?
And the Nickelback that we enjoyed was not the Nickelback that...
No? This one's, I would say, worse.
This is a banger, dude.
We need a hero.
You know what this was from?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, the original Spider-Man.
Yes, it was. Here we go. The drop.
I forgot this was Nickelback.
Hero can save us. I'm not gonna stand here and wait.
Awful.
I don't know. I think
Awful.
Photograph is
Nickelback,
worse.
The State. Great album. I don't care who says it. And actually, why don't you put it on your old Google machine? Leader of Men is a phenomenal song.
I think you're saying Animals.
Nope, Leader of Men. No, that came after. That was actually the last song that I enjoyed out of Nickelback, I think.
Yeah, most people did.
But Leader of Men is, you might remember that old ditty.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with Leader of Men.
So, Carrie, you talked about number 3.
My number 3 was Friday.
What is number? I guess we'll go what?
Yeah,
My number
did
3.
You do your number 3 yet?
I haven't. Let me look up this weird song that Deanna wants me to look up. Leader of Men by Nickelback. Okay.
Go ahead and fast forward to like halfway into the song.
Yeah.
Start.
I could have a drink.
He looks like Weird Al, but blonde and thicker nose.
Don't focus on his looks, bud. Just listen to this song.
Is there going to be a...
Whoa, you're further in. There you go. But it's not doing it justice hearing it on this like bootleg freaking audio setup that you got going on. Where's our budget?
My number 3 is...
we need to stop doing shit on location.
So my number 3 seems like it would be everyone's number 1 of all time, but I'm just going to throw it in here because I have to mention it. The years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and hit the ground running. Doesn't make sense.
I couldn't put it on there.
To not live for fun. You
couldn't do it.
Brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb.
So much to do, so much to say, so much wrong with taking the back streets.
You never know if you don't
go.
Blow!
You'll never shine if you don't
glow.
Hey now, you're an all-star.
Actually,
I couldn't put it on the list.
Really?
I was thinking of that song and I was like, man, I can't think of another song that these guys did. And then today we were listening to 90s hits and another one came on.
Walking on the Sun.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, they did have another hit.
Wasn't a bad song.
Walking
on the Sun wasn't a bad song.
It's not a bad song.
What happens is it gets overplayed and then it just goes to shit.
Were they ska?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't call it ska.
They were ska.
Ska has
adjacent.
a very
ska.
Ska has a very ska Jason. Okay.
Well, yeah,
cover that.
They was like the official song of the Major League Baseball.
You watch
All-Star
the
game.
music videos, and the dude plays bass like he wants to be in a ska band.
Oh,
so
gotcha. There's no trumpet, so I guess not ska.
Right.
But yeah, just
True. Good point.
Is your number 1 just anything ska?
No, ska is fine. I'll fuck with ska.
You
once
said
in a
you
while.
hate ska. I sent you a link to
fuck with-
something, and you were just like, "Nope, sounds like ska. Fuck that. Thanks, I hate it." That's what you said.
Thanks, I hate it. No, I will fuck with ska once in a while. Let me see. What's Carrie? What's your number? Oh, you did your 3.
Yeah.
So number 2. Well, we're kind of
missed me. I don't know what
you're
you're
number
doing.
3.
Yeah.
My number 3.
Yeah.
All right, there might be some pushback on this one.
There might be Giants. What?
And
No?
I say that as a euphemism as well. But it's Baby Got Back, Sir Mix-a-Lot. That song go to hell. Personal.
So when Nicki Minaj remixed it for Anaconda.
I would rather you put that one on the list.
Fine.
Nicki Minaj, Anaconda.
I'll put both, A and B. 3A, 3B. Oh, my God.
Oh, shit. My Anaconda don't want none.
It's just so annoying. just everyone's just like, whoa. It's like dun 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 dun, and everyone's like,
I mean,
and
I need to get out on the dance floor and shake my butt real good right now.
And here's my problem. Here's another problem I have. The intro to it, the dun 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 dun. It's like one one sound drop kind of. Off from the Mortal Kombat theme, and that's all I'm thinking. I want to hear the Mortal Kombat theme, but then I get this shit.
So that's your Vanilla Ice to the Freddie Mercury song. Vanilla Ice sounds like Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. No, it's a different song. It's a different song. It goes, dun, 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 dun.
He threw in the ch.
Yes, completely different.
No,
that made it hip hop.
Yes,
I can't.
Lyrical genius.
And the music video for it, while entertaining, it's just. It can't redeem.
It's burrowed into everyone's consciousness to the point where anybody that's ever says, "Oh my God," you say, "Becky, look at her butt."
Yeah.
So
I mean, anybody born in the last, before the year 2010 or something would,
Yeah, it's gonna say.
Do young kids these days know the song?
Oh my God,
do they?
Becky, look at from Nicki Minaj probably.
True.
There's and you bring that up, but there's only 2 ways people are going to respond to that when you say, "Oh my God, Becky." They're either going to do it Valley Girl, Valley Girl, like straight up, that's how it goes, or they're going to do it sarcastically, like, "Oh my God, Becky, this song is so stupid."
Now it's OMG, Becky, look at her butt.
Right.
No, it's just all the first letters acronym. I don't even know what that'd be. OMG, BBQ, barbecue sauce.
My number 2. Not a footprint can be seen, a kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like the swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in. Heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in. Don't let them see. Be the good girl you've always been.
To be.
Conceal, don't feel. Don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go. Let it go.
I like that song.
Hey, Disney, man. You're not going to get anything out of me. It's like pulling blood from a stone, brother.
Heard it everywhere. And you guys are lucky you didn't have James wasn't a girl Born 2 years earlier.
He likes that movie.
Does he?
Yeah.
Anytime that song plays, he'll be like, Frozen.
Yeah. I mean, we've only watched it once, so it's not like we've watched it a ton of times.
That's why he can name drop
he knows the characters, so he'll be like, "Oh, look, it's Olaf."
Moana.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like it's been overplayed.
It definitely has. I mean,
it
was. I don't. You don't hear it too much anymore, but.
But it's going to be.
If you asked me a couple years ago, I probably would have been like, "Yeah, I agree."
And while I personally haven't watched Frozen, I hear it's one of the better Disney movies. So
okay, fine. It's fine. It's a fine song.
It's different.
Hey, you got some pushback. I guess some pushback on Baby Got Back. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you think Baby Got Back should be on my list?
It's refreshing that it's not
good.
a princess being saved by a prince.
Right.
You know, it's she's good just being alone. Yeah. It's fine.
Are these in your fridge?
They are. Yeah, I was finding a time to go get them, but
yep.
Grab me one too.
Oh, sure. What's number 2?
Me? Yep. So all of my top 5 songs I noticed had a similar theme in that their lyrics are absolutely terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm old-fashioned, but I think that a story should tell a song should tell a story or evoke some kind of emotion. You know?
Yep.
The song I'm picking for number 2 is a current song I heard on the radio, and the first time I heard it, I was like, is this a real song or is this a parody? It's Old Town Road. I had to look up who it was by Lil Nas X. I don't care if he's gay or straight.
That's not indicative to...
It's a terrible song. Ugh.
Freddie Mercury was gay.
I love Freddie Mercury. Is it a rap song? Is it a country song? Is it it's a rap country smoothie of shit.
Smoothie of shit. I was gonna say smoothie was generous, but then you said of shit, and then okay, I'm like, all right.
All right. And I looked up the lyrics just to show you how bad they are. Okay, are you ready for this?
No, yeah, hit me.
Riding on a tractor, lean all in my bladder, cheated on my baby, you can go and ask her. My life is a movie, bull riding and boobies, cowboy hat from Gucci, Wrangler on my booty.
Listen,
on my booty is
I
the
might have
greatest lyric
given
of all time.
this song a bad rap. Like, that's lyrical genius right there.
That's great. Bad rap. I see what you did there.
Bull riding and boobies.
Bull riding and boobies.
I mean, who doesn't
Wrangler
like
on my booty.
bull riding and
Have
boobies?
you heard that song?
I have heard it.
Like,
It's great.
is it?
Yeah.
Is
I
it?
love it.
You love it? Oh my God! I don't know if we can be friends anymore.
No, I'm with you,
Like,
but you got those lyrics wrong.
I
It's
just
like,
looked them up.
Take my horse to the back of my head. I'm gonna take my horse to the back of my head.
That's our 5-year-old song.
Yeah.
We don't know where it came from. I think that might be where it came
Yeah.
from.
It might
But
be.
he would just
filled
keep
in the
singing
words for
that.
himself.
Gonna take my horse to the back of my head. And he just keeps singing it like
Gotta
that. And I'm
be.
like, what are you singing, buddy?
I don't know.
And he'd be like, he learns songs in school, so when he doesn't like just sing all the time, but sometimes he'll just find the mood strikes him, and he'll be sitting in like off where he doesn't think anyone's listening, and he's singing, and he'll be like, "You singing a song right now?" And he gets all shy. I'm like, "No, sing the song." So he sang us a few songs that he's learned from school.
Yep.
But then he started singing this, and Carrie told me about it, and then I heard him doing it, and I'm like, "What is this?" And then I think it was you, or we were talking to someone who was talking about this song, and it was I'm gonna take my horse on
Old
Town Road, and I was like,
Oh.
and then it all came together for me. I'm like, I think that's the song James has been singing.
Yeah. It's fine. He seems like a good guy. That Lil Nas X. It's different. It's country / rap, but it's not Kid
So
Rock.
what's the rest of his musical like?
It's not rap rock. I don't know.
I mean, I guess that's a good way to tell. You can find
That is
out
a good question.
what smoothie of shit like flavor it is.
What smoothie of shit? What
well,
flavor?
She called it a smoothie of shit. You were in the other room for
yes,
it.
Yeah.
I
I was
said,
like a
is
smoothie.
it country? Is it rap?
Yeah.
It's country rap smoothie of shit.
Like what he leans to. What flavor does he lean towards? Like, because I know some like the guy called Sam Hunt. He's country,
He does rap,
but he does
yes.
have like some songs that have the.
Wasn't his song something road?
I can't remember.
Yeah, something road. But yeah, I remember him. I liked him.
It was like Small Town. I don't know that one.
Small Town Road, yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway, the first time I heard that song, I was like, is somebody doing a parody of a country song right now? Like, it's so, all the country cliches in there.
Right.
Riding on my tractor. Like, every country cliche. Yeah, like, I got my Wrangler jeans on. I'm riding my tractor.
Wrangler on my booty. Yeah, body like a back road. Sam Hunt. Yep. Oh, that's
I like Sam Hunt. So
Yep. I
will not say a damn thing about it.
No. What is you good? Okay.
I made my point.
Yes, you did. I like it. Mr. Dion, what's your number 2?
I'm gonna hit you with some lyrics.
Go ahead.
You ready? Let me hear you say, shit's bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-Annas.
You didn't even make it hard
This
for us.
shit's
You could have
bananas.
started at the beginning of the song.
Yeah.
Probably would have
No,
been
this is the most
difficult.
obnoxious part of the song. But yeah,
Few times I've been around that track, but it's not
Go ahead,
gonna
sing it.
happen like that.
cause I ain't no holler back girl. I ain't no holler back girl. This my shit. This my shit. No, fuck this song. Fuck this song.
Chris Rock had this in his bit. He was like, the only time you're allowed to call somebody a faggot is if they're playing the song behind you.
What is a holler back girl anyways?
Holla back
It's a
girl.
girl.
It's probably a timeless
it's a girl
question.
that like, if you like text her like, "Hey, you up right now?"
Yeah,
She'd
that's
be like, "Yeah, baby, I'm up. I'll
Booty
be right
call?
over."
Booty call?
Holla back, girl. That's gonna come running whenever you want.
Okay.
That's my
So, I mean,
impression.
this
That's,
is an empowering
hey,
song.
Don't quote me. I'm making it that
Hey.
that guess based on
Right.
context clues.
So it's a song of empowerment. Okay, I'm not gonna take that from you, but
It's disappointing. I was a big No Doubt fan as a kid.
So that's right, dude.
And
meet me at the bleachers. No principals, no student teachers. Both of us want to be the winner, but there can only be one. So I'm going to fight. Give it my all. Gonna make you fall. Gonna sock it to ya. That's right. I'm the last one standing, and another one bites the dust.
Yeah.
What?
I mean,
I'm just blacked out for
that's
30 seconds.
It's disappointing is the main thing I feel when I hear that song. Or
what she
disappointment.
used to be.
Because I loved Tragic Kingdom.
Yeah.
That
was
CD
a great CD.
was awesome.
Yeah.
And the
Top
lyrics
15.
the lyrics in that CD were really good. Like every song told a story.
Sorry, I'm
and
not
this
home
is
now,
like
walking in the spider.
Yeah.
this is just shit.
Yeah, I agree with you.
she's like, I'm gonna try real hard to be a pop diva right now.
What's his name? The guy with the hat. From the what's his name? Pharrell produced the album, so that might be where it came from.
What's that?
Pharrell produced the album "Holla Back Girl."
That
So
motherfucker.
with the hat. He's like 50.
She had another song too on her own. No, that was Bon Jovi.
It's
No, wait.
my life.
It's my.
No, that was No Doubt. It's my life.
Yeah, it wasn't a doubt.
But it's also Bon Jovi too.
Yes.
It's my life.
Yes.
And actually, that song could probably make the list because that got overplayed the hell.
Yeah, it did.
But yeah, my enjoyment for Gwen Stefani died after she left. No doubt, her music just turned to crap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Awful.
So my number one is my criteria for this list was songs that if you played them enough times, I would admit to anything. If you had me tortured, if you had me in a room and you were torturing me with this song, I would admit.
That's fair. Yeah, I would do it too.
give them all the deets.
I would give them all where the bodies are buried. So my number one, if you played this, I would admit to anything.
How many times? After how many times would you admit, like immediately, as soon as they started playing
like three times. I'd have high volume. Some centuries are told. Sorry. God damn it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's garbage.
It is. Some legends are told. Some turn dust to gold. But you remember me. You remember me for centuries. Because it
I forgot about this one. I hate that song too.
Kay's got that look in her eye.
Because it just repeats over and over again. It's the fucking
Remember me.
No,
for
I just
centuries.
I hate that part. I just don't like that.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
that is annoying to me. I didn't even listen to the lyrics of it. I
Yeah.
don't even know. It just as soon as they went remember me. Oh, bad. So bad. Disappointing again because they had some good music back in the day.
They really did.
It's a courtesy though. They make your ears bleed before he even starts using his vocals.
Awful. Yeah. Yeah, if you play that for me in a room and with one light bulb hanging down in the middle of the room, I will admit to anything.
Yeah, just that part. Just remember me for centuries.
Like,
and they just keep repeating it over.
Yeah.
Remember me for centuries.
Why do they think that sounds good?
I don't know.
I want to find something for you. I'm going to send it and then you got to play it. But
Yeah.
I feel like if you played that to animals, their ears would like go down close to their head.
Their backs will arch and their fur would
one
go up.
octave higher and only a dog can hear it.
Yes, exactly.
So bad.
It's awful. It's like
Respectable choice. I totally forgot about that song.
it's near that tone of things of a sound that'll make you shit your pants. There's that brown note that if you zoom it in at somebody, they'll just and then all blood goes to your brain and you're smarter.
Maybe that's why they're doing it.
So
Like we got to get this shit out so we can come up with some good music again.
I haven't enjoyed Fall Out Boy since like I don't remember. They had a couple. They had
The
some,
original.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like their second album was fine-ish. What's your number one?
My number one.
I'll send it to you.
Okay.
I hate this song.
You got to play it. Even if you know what it is, you got to play it. But we'll do it after this.
Okay. I hate this song so much. Work by Rihanna. I
Work.
hate
No, it's not.
I'm gonna wah, and then we're trying to bang, like incoherent. Say something
Enunciate.
that we can understand, woman.
Use your
like,
words.
you're like, I'm so hot. Everybody loves my music so much. I bet it was like a bet. Like, I can make a song where you can't even understand me. I'm just rambling, and people will listen to it and buy that album.
Or she's just on Quaaludes and she's going in the studio. She's like, whatever.
And they're like, yeah, sweet. That's good stuff, baby.
I've known you my whole life. And it's a little hypocritical for you to be upset about Rihanna not making a damn bit of sense because Anthony Kiedis does it and you fucking love him.
What song does he not make sense in?
That's on
purpose,
that
though.
song.
It doesn't serve a purpose. What's the purpose? He's getting away with speaking
No,
gibberish.
he does it on purpose.
Exactly. Rihanna does it on purpose too.
But it wasn't for one whole song. I feel like that was like
It
whatever.
felt like one
Peace
whole
of
song.
mind.
And that's not the only song he puts gibberish in either.
What song did he put gibberish in?
He
Yeah.
does a couple of them. There's a
She
couple of
knows.
them.
She knows.
All around
I'm
the
just
world.
playing. I'm
that
playing.
song. No, I mean, you make a valid point, but
Oh yeah.
this whole song is gibberish.
Sorry, go ahead.
At least Anthony Kiedis just
Yes,
does it like
that.
once in a while, like once every CD he'll throw a song in where he's just like blah, 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 blah. But
Yeah.
this whole song is gibberish.
Yeah.
I feel like if I put on like a fresh backtrack on and let my 1-year-old have the microphone,
Yeah.
he could record
Yes.
a better song than this.
Yes. What is it even called? Work.
Work. Just called Work. I would like to know what the lyrics are. Are there even lyrics?
Yeah.
Like, did she record what she was
Yeah.
actually? Did she write it down?
I think there are lyrics too. I think it's like one of those. What was that band back in like the 50s? The Low Way.
Then I'll think about.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think everyone's done it once in a while. Work lyrics. Here we go. Work. You see me work. You see me dirt. There's something.
Dirt?
Yes. Dirt.
You see me dirt?
You see me do.
Get dirty.
You see me do me. You see me do me. Work. Dirt.
I see you, do you?
There's something about that work. When you gonna learn? Me not care if me tired.
She actually says this in the
Yes,
song?
she does. Join me, I deserved it. No time do we have any lurking. If I got right, then you might like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the righteous. Nobody texts me in a crisis. I believe all your dreams are duration. You took my heart and my keys and my patience. You took my heart off my sleeve, a decoration. You mistaken my love I brought for you for foundation. All that I wanted from you was to give me something I never had. Oh yeah, I know this part. Something I never had, something never seen, something never been. But I wake up and everything's wrong. Just get ready for a work. You see me, I be work. You see me do me. Dirt. There's something about that work. Dun, na.
I would much rather listen to you sing.
When you gonna na before the tables turn. Yeah.
All right. What's the song
welcome.
about now?
Fucking.
Like all her
When you-
songs.
Dion, when you have your headphone like that, you look like an emo or like a post-punk dude with the. If you turn to the
The
side,
bangs.
yeah, the front bang.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
That's that.
And
Thank
some
you.
eyeliner.
Thank you.
Yeah, smile.
I like that little curl there. I go.
Yeah.
It comes down like that.
Yeah, like Superman. The S.
Yeah. Scott Hall.
What is your? What is your number one? Do you want me to play that for you? Is
My
it-
number one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a medley.
Okay.
Um,
Seafood medley.
no, it really is just I couldn't pick, so I'm just anything, literally anything by the Black Eyed Peas. They're just trash.
Okay.
They are literally the worst band ever.
Sure.
In ever.
Sure.
Agreed. I felt like I had to pick the worst song, but they were all so
Yeah,
bad.
I'm not even sure that's the worst song. I just, woof.
Well, I had to go with, like I said,
Yeah,
lyrics are important to a song.
they are.
So I had to pick the one with the worst lyrics, but they're all pretty bad.
Black Eyed Peas.
And I really don't think I have anything left to say about it. It's just, I mean, yep.
Really? It's uplifting.
No, it's not.
I got a feeling.
I want to play in traffic every time I hear it.
I got a feeling it's gonna be a great night. It's gonna be a lovely night.
I'm guarantee anytime anyone's ever played this song before they went out,
Yeah?
probably had the worst night ever.
Come on. Where is the love? Where is the love? Come on.
See, this one might actually have a message to it, so I can't
Yeah.
hate on this one too
Yeah.
much.
Oh, I hate it. I can't do it.
Pump it.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
That's the stuff right there.
Yeah. Ha ha ha.
But it's
Oh my
so
God.
catchy, though.
It's not.
Ha ha.
See, everybody can sing along with this.
Yeah. Pump it. Ah! Pump it. Ah!
I'm leaving.
What is this? Oh, this is recent. Interesting.
I don't know this one.
Oh, this is from their new album, The Beginning. Interesting. We have new Black Eyed Peas coming at us.
God,
Thank God.
save us
Thank
all.
God for that. So do you want me to play that one you sent me?
My life has meaning again.
This yeah, I agree. This one Dion sent me. So give me go love. The Bruno Mars. Some of Bruno Mars is like, get out of here with that. I've heard that so many times.
What did you send him?
Oh, it's a meme apparently of
It's not this. The audio is just not doing it justice.
yeah, it's what we call memes in the internet. It's just a meme of give me your love, but it's just give me.
I'll play it for you.
Yeah.
In real life.
In real life or IRL. So, do we do it? Number ones?
Yep.
Okay.
Right.
You can put it against your microphone. That might work.
Someone actually has.
Yeah. That works.
Someone actually made a loop of this for 10 hours on YouTube. So there is somebody that wants to torture somebody, like you say
Yes.
is possible. This
Yeah.
would do it. This
Yeah.
is this could do it to me.
Yeah. And how long?
Huh?
How long would it take for you to break?
2 minutes and 25 seconds. Because then they'd play it again, and I'd be like, oh my God. I have some honorable mentions real quick.
Go ahead.
Real close. It was tough. Fireflies by Owl City.
Oh yeah.
Terrible. Hate it.
Isn't that the ripoff of the that they copied that from Iron Wine?
Really?
Iron and Wine, yeah.
They've ripped off that shitty of a song.
Well, okay, hold on.
Oh
Fireflies.
my God. I don't even. How do the lyrics go?
I don't even remember it very well.
Would you believe your eyes of 10 million fireflies?
Yeah.
Trigger.
Yeah.
I'm triggered.
I mean, it's not a good song, but I don't think it would not even grace my
It's not-
top 20.
It's not great.
Seems like something you would play for a baby to fall asleep.
I hope they never start singing. There's no words to it. Good.
Nope.
All right, here's some other ones.
Go ahead.
Save a horse, ride a cowboy, big and rich.
Really? A country song?
Oh my God.
Hmm.
It's terrible.
Save
It's an
a
awful song.
horse. I was trying to come up with some. I hate country music so much, so I was trying to come up with something else to put on here,
Big and
but
Rich are pretty terrible.
I don't
This is
know
some-
enough country music
this
to
is some-
actually be like,
No.
that's a terrible song.
Yeah.
There's some trash ass
As
shit.
soon as
When you
I
hear this pop
hear
on
the
in place,
twang, I want to
Who's
shoot myself.
the Florida Georgia line? They're pretty bad, right?
I can dig them.
Fuck you.
I
Get
can
the
take
fuck
'em.
out of
I
my
can
house.
take 'em.
Get out of my house.
I can handle it. Just
This is
not
like-
save a horse, ride a cowboy.
This is
man.
why I always drive everywhere, because driver gets to choose the music, and if he puts on country,
There are
I'm
some I can't stand.
crashing into a tree.
There's some Florida Georgia line I can't do, but yeah.
Most of it.
And my last one that I got, Before He Cheats by Carrie Underwood.
Oh, Before He Cheats?
So grating. That song is so grating. And it's intentionally grating. But
It's intentionally grating?
it's intentionally grating. It's just like
It's a bold accusation.
what?
That she created a song to intentionally...
It's supposed to be like a retaliation song.
but
so.
it's before he cheats. That's not
Well,
retaliation.
maybe next time he'll think before he cheats.
Well, I mean, the song is
oh.
a message in
I didn't
itself.
catch
so
that.
it's like to me, it's just like she has a lyric in it. So I dug my keys into the side. Like that's what the song
Right.
of. That's what this whole song sounds like to me. Like she just took a key and just went like this for like 3 minutes straight. But
I saw a meme actually about that song.
You saw a meme?
or something,
Where did you
whatever
see a
you call
meme?
it, on Facebook.
probably showed it to her.
No, it was like, thanks, Carrie Underwood, for giving us unrealistic expectations of what we should do when a guy cheats. Now I'm in jail. Like,
Yeah, it's like a baseball bat to
Oh,
a knife to all his tires.
yeah.
okay. Well, if we're talking about memes... hold on, I got one here.
But yeah, those are all mine.
Mermaid. Okay, so it's a post. The person's post I'm gonna read first. listen to everybody. Mermaids live in the ocean. Underwater equals limited sunlight. Limited sunlight equals less melanin. Less melanin equals a lighter skin of color. Because they live underwater, which has no access to light beyond a certain depth, Ariel and every other mermaid in existence would be albino. Somebody replies, have you seen fish, Zach? Fish can be very darkly colored, Zach. Whales are very dark. Whales are a very dark blue, Zach. Lots of fish are actually pretty dark in color, Zach. For fuck's sake, go scuba diving for once in your life, Zach. She has a clam bra, Zach. Where did she get the twine, Zach? Did the bird carry it over with a coconut, Zach?
Read a book, Zach.
But do fish have, what is it, melanin?
Melanin.
Do fish have melanin? Do they?
We all know mermaids are white, they are pure of race, and they are real. Everyone knows this.
What the hell, Zach? Even the crab can tell you got to kiss the girl. Come on, dude.
So yes, Ariel in the live action Little Mermaid is going to be a African American.
What,
I
really?
saw that. Yeah.
Yes, really.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's what that post was referencing.
Really?
Really. Well, if you
Why
look,
do they have to do that?
because
though?
every other redheaded princess in the Disney universe in the live action version is now a black woman. If you look at Tangled?
No.
They haven't done a live action of that.
What was the?
Actually,
Or was it Brave? Brave, I'm thinking.
no, there was.
Oh, that's
No,
Pixar.
oh yeah, Brave was the
Was that Pixar?
redhead.
They haven't done a live action of one of that. The live action. Somebody got replaced with who's the redheaded people in Disney movies?
Ariel,
Ariel and
But-
the girl in Brave.
which came like much later.
Somebody was talking about other references.
One of the evil stepsisters in Cinderella was redhead.
Maybe that was the one.
But they were both white.
Yeah,
in
they
the
were both
Cinderella
white.
movie.
And British.
White and British. I'll pull up some
The
Twitter
prince's right hand man was black, though. What's up with that?
Zara and Zohan.
Yeah,
Zara-
duck
Zaro,
sauce.
Dohan, duck
Zara-
sauce.
Let me see. I got some Twitter stuff. Oh, this thing.
Cinderella was actually a really white movie.
Cinderella's very white.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's well. Real quick though, I'm not against.
We're watching a cat video.
That's what. Wahoo!
What did you say? Cinderella was very white?
Yeah, Cinderella was a very white movie, but that's not the point. I'm not against like
No.
turning princesses black.
No.
Whatever, but Ariel was already like this. She was kind of a one of a kind princess, being a redhead mermaid.
Yeah.
Like,
Where is that?
redheads don't really get too
Yeah,
much rub in Disney World.
Redheads
No.
don't get recognition
But
either.
how many brunette princesses you got? How many blonde princesses
They're all
you got?
blonde.
Yeah.
Sleeping Beauty, make her black.
Jasmine.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Jasmine? Well, I mean, she's her own thing too. Like Pocahontas was Native American.
Yeah.
Ariel seemed like a weird one to switch.
Yeah, because Cinderella's blonde and Sleeping Beauty's blonde, and
Yeah, make Sleeping Beauty.
who else was blonde?
I'm not against that.
Tangled girl was blonde.
Tangled Girl was blonde.
Elsa's blonde.
Mm-hmm.
The only one I could ever relate to as a child was Belle. She was the only brunette.
True. And who played her?
Emma Watson.
Emma Watson. Yep.
Brunette and booky, like I was. Bookish
There was another.
and weird, like me. And look at me, I found my beast too.
Oh, dude, I'm Gaston. You fucked up.
Don't get me singing that song.
Sing it for us. Do it. Put you on the spot. That's what you do when somebody don't make me do it, and then you make them do it. Oh, shit, here we go. Pump it. If Aaron was here right now, he'd be doing it.
Yep. I found a video.
Moving on.
I found a video of me. I found an actual video of me.
He's gonna text me after he listens to this and be like, the lyrics.
I found an actual video of me pooping in real time.
I don't know if I want to watch.
I
It's
just
just this massive ball of. It's like Thanksgiving. We're pumping out that cranberry out of the.
well, it's
the
bread.
can.
It's bread.
It's
in a-
canned bread.
It's canned bread. Apparently, there's a tweet from Now This account, Twitter account. New Englanders swear by bread in a can. No, we don't. Actually, we don't.
I've never seen anybody eat that before.
Yeah.
B&M. Don't they make
It's
baked beans?
I knew it was a
They
thing,
do
but
make beans.
do they even sell it? Like, have you ever seen it at a store?
I think B&M like
Yeah, they're famous for
market
beans.
to like cowboys Like back in the day, just like eating my beans and bread and by a
Everything's
fire.
in a can
Beans and bread. Yeah.
I can take with me.
Yep.
What is the freshness like on that though? I mean, does it get
God.
moldy? It has to get moldy.
No, anything in a can lasts forever,
Right.
pretty much.
Anything in a can lasts forever.
It's actually not.
Fact.
Right? Like pretty much.
I
Like
don't know.
I mean, they have expiration
Yeah.
dates, but they're like years later.
Yeah.
It is preserved with like there's
Yeah.
a sodium in there and
A
everything.
billion grams of preservatives. Yeah.
It's always fun fact. Rinse anything you get in a can, and it'll take like 25% of the sodium out of it.
So I'm gonna skip down to number 8. We have a outline here. Number 8. If you have it on your, do you have a note list?
No, I didn't have a note for that one.
Okay.
Is that the one the act who would play you?
Yes. Who would play you if they made a movie about your life? Who would play you in a movie?
Can I answer mine first?
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling, because I'm a man of no renown, and I think that's a perfect role for him because he's just
smolder.
not that talented.
You smolder very well.
Well, I mean, I guess that's the only thing he can do right.
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah. If
I
somebody,
did notice that. I left the bathroom and I like looked. I was like, it's got that smolder thing going on.
I know who would play him in a movie.
who would
would
play
be?
Dion in a movie?
It would have to be in the 80s, though.
Oh, jeez.
Corey Haim.
Yeah, there it is.
Somebody
There it is.
like random person came up to him once and was like, "You look like Corey Haim."
Hey, well,
Really?
listen. If we're going by what people say, then in 2019, I'm being portrayed by Zac Efron. So.
Yes. Yeah. You could be fucking what's his name? Ted Bundy. You're the next Ted Bundy.
Sure. Yeah. Why not?
He was good in that
Let's
role.
get them bitches.
He was. He was good, actually good in that role. I now that I'm thinking about it, I talked about it when I first watched it, but now I've had time to think about it. I think
Ted Bundy was a good guy.
He was a good man.
Yeah.
I think he was unfairly. He was unjustly.
Let me go on record here
Yeah.
saying
Serial killers get a bad rap, guys. Come on. 15-year-old beats Venus Williams. 15-year-old.
Wait. You didn't do
I didn't do me.
you, and you didn't do you.
I couldn't think of
Sorry.
anybody. I don't know anybody that looks like me. I don't know. I'm pretty boring. I don't know. I don't know who could play me. It would be a boring role.
Emma Watson.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that.
I mean, you're flattering me by saying that,
Sure
but
am.
sure, I'll take it.
No. Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Emma Stone?
No.
I don't think I
No,
look
don't
like
insult
her.
her.
Huh? Don't insult.
Don't. Unless Emma Stone's
No.
doing you, and that
We don't
makes a
look
lot
at,
more
I
sense.
don't look anything like her.
Let me see. Actresses. All right, here we go. Let's see.
Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman.
Again, you flatter me. No, I'm definitely not like exotic enough or like
Natalie Portman's not
She's not
exotic at all.
exotic. She's really
Natalie
not.
Portman's like super plain.
So many
to be honest.
actresses put like a mountain of makeup on to look how they look.
No, I mean like her roles are like she does she doesn't take ordinary roles. All her roles are like the movies that she plays in are.
She did take an ordinary role in Thor. You know what her name was?
Ah.
Jane.
I guess you're
Plain
right.
Jane.
Anne Hathaway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see it.
Oh,
I can see it.
Aubrey Prowra. Aubrey Prowra. No?
Aubrey's too dark for Carrie.
Yeah, she's like Puerto Rican or something, isn't she?
No. I mean, like her humor is way too dark.
Well, yeah, that too. But in Parks and Rec, she's Puerto Rican or something.
I thought she
Yeah.
was just goth, like just dark.
No,
Elizabeth Olsen.
I don't know who that is.
Nah.
She plays what's her
Scarlet
name?
Witch.
Scarlet Witch.
That doesn't help me.
It does not help you. I know.
Trying to find a
Alright.
big picture. Here you go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what about you? Who will play you?
Bald men.
Bald men. Now, are we
men.
doing the ones that like look like you, or are we
Yeah,
doing?
you have to do a little bit of looking like, right?
All right. I know who would play Jack Damian.
Jack Damian?
Jack.
Oh, Jack. Oh,
Damian.
Cesaro.
Cesaro from wrestling. WWE lore.
Yeah. Tay Diggs.
I gotta see if I still got the picture. I sent it to Damian once. He didn't really dig it. But that
J.K.
dude looked
Simmons.
spot on. Like,
You have to be careful when you say stuff like that to people. Like you look like you look like this person,
And
and
they're like, oh, that's not nice.
he can take it. Oh, here we go.
my dad got really offended once because someone told him.
All right.
Which one?
I don't know. Eric Collins, I guess. Right? You'll see it.
I don't see it. No.
What? Shave his head.
Not even a bit.
Shave his head and put that beard on him.
Corey Stoll.
You're just saying that because he's here and you want.
No, I really don't see it.
He even saw it.
Corey, this thing is fucking load. Corey Stoll, the guy in Ant-Man, the first Ant-Man. Picture.
There was one guy you said that was spot on like you. I don't know what he did, but
Anthony Edwards. Or,
yeah.
Noah Wiley, the guy from The Librarian.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've seen The Librarian, right?
Yep. Nope.
You said she watched The Librarian. Or
No,
something.
Aaron did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Corey Stoll. Okay.
I think my guy's closer, but whatever.
Yeah. So, all right. What are we going to talk about? What do you got notes on?
Oh, you said
lady?
the 15-year-old beats Venus Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have
I just
notes
wanted
on
to say that's nothing remarkable. Venus is cooked. This actually is probably her last Wimbledon.
Womp womp.
30. She's 39, right?
Yeah, she'd probably go out at the U.S. Open.
It's got to be interesting to be on the opposite end of the spectrum now because she was once, I don't know if she did it when she was 15, but she was once, she was a very young champ.
Yeah. Yep.
She was knocking out people that were like, veteran champions.
And if she's going to do it at any court, it's going to be Wimbledon.
Wimbledon is her best surface.
Is it?
Yeah.
She got nothing left.
She won 5 Wimbledons. Interesting fact. Venus won 2 of her Wimbledon titles before this opponent was even born.
Yeah. Right. It's like what you said. She is like now. It's got to be a little weird for her because it's like what she was coming up to defeat her. At this point, I don't think she really cares. She also has some kind of disease that's really slowed her down. And
to even be out there at 39 years old is pretty incredible.
Very impressive.
I always root for the old timers because I am one of them.
Do you root for the Williams sisters?
I don't really usually root for Serena. I would root for Venus, though.
America, that's why.
Venus is the older sister. I always root for the older sister. In League of Their Own, I was so pissed off in that movie. The older sister dropped the ball. Little sisters should never win.
Is the 15-year-old that beat her not American?
No, she wasn't American.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's an interesting thing when somebody stops what they're doing for a long time. It's not just they are stopping their thing. It's like this whole network of people around them have to either lose their job or go part-time because it's like this whole machine of their nutritionist, their workout guy, their fucking
Put your phone away from you. Thank you.
security. I think it's my phone. Their security guy. It's all it's this huge not corporation, but this whole
I lied.
business.
She was American.
Business.
I thought so.
This whole business when somebody stops doing a thing. It's like their makeup person, their hair person. It's like this whole entourage shuts down. It's crazy.
Luckily for her, she's got what does she have? Like a clothing line or something.
Yeah.
She's got numerous other ventures out there that she could.
You can't put all your eggs in one basket when you're in that sort of line of work.
I was confused because that same day Serena almost got smoked by an 18-year-old.
Yeah,
and that was someone from one of those white, blue, and red flags like Russia.
A lot of Australians, athletes that started when we were youngish, now retiring. Federer, Tiger Woods might start retiring.
Federer's
not retired.
Fed's not retired.
No.
He's got another 2 years in him.
Well, yeah, I'm saying they're getting to that age of retiring.
Tiger probably should. But then he just won a major, so it's tough to say.
Yeah.
Who are we to say? I think I've talked about this before.
We did.
You just do that your entire life. Like people like Agassi, I'm surprised he walked away when he did. That dude, he said he hated tennis and he couldn't stop playing. The dude had rackets duct taped to his hands by his father. Wouldn't let him ever stop. Yeah,
that's
terrible
awful.
stuff.
Yeah.
But he played for as long as he did. There's some people. Different scenarios. Like Agassi, it was literally beaten into him. But like Federer, he just grew up wanting to be the best. When you want to be the best at something, you can't just no. All right, my time is. You would always assume all right, I'll never overstay my welcome. When I get beat by the right person, I'll know. And you get upset in tennis. It's like I feel like most of the game's mental, not even physical. Right. Like if you get broken mentally, you're toast. So like a lot of like Federer's losses, it's just like you can't just walk away from that, even if it was someone that like an unseeded dude. You can't just be like, all right, well that's it for me. Like shit happens sometimes. Like you never really know. You're always gonna push that bar back. Like, well, if this happens to me, I'm out of here.
Yeah,
like, I think Venus, she's very close to the end.
This
will be her last year.
Speaking of athleticism, what's your favorite donut?
Nice segue. I have a lot to say on this topic.
All right.
I love donuts.
My favorite donut.
I love all donuts.
Yeah.
Unless they have coconut on them, then then toss them in a fire.
Wow. You're not coconut person?
No, I hate coconut.
You don't like almonds or almond joys or mounds?
No. Wow. God, I hate them.
Wow.
It's taste and consistency with me. It's not one or the other. I hate the taste of coconut and I hate the consistency too.
Wow. All right. That's fine.
I'm going to go with traditional chocolate glaze, not chocolate on top and on a glazed donut. I'm talking like chocolate
cake with glazing on it.
Right. Or
strawberry filled, jelly filled.
Strawberry jelly
filled. The original jelly filled.
Okay. With the dusting,
powder.
With the powder.
Yeah. I mean, and here's the thing: if you ever want to kill me inside, you say, I got some jelly donuts for you, but you fill one of those bad boys with grape jelly. Ooh. I will fucking lose it on you.
Wait,
I will kill someone.
What is traditional jelly then?
Straight up strawberry.
Is it?
We have to have two kinds of jelly in our house.
I'm really shooting for one. I'm shooting for one.
He is a strawberry jelly fanatic.
I only give my kids strawberry.
So I got to.
Our kids eat strawberry jelly, but I grew up on grapes, so I can't.
I'm trying to think. If you go to Dunkin' Donuts right now and you ask for a jelly donut, they give you a strawberry donut. Yeah. Strawberry jelly donut.
There's lemon filled. There's custard, and there's strawberry.
There is custard. Custard is very like if you give somebody a donut, it's like. Put this in your mouth and you just bite into a custard donut. You're like, oh fuck, what was that? What was that?
It never comes out like easy, right?
No, it doesn't.
It's like an explosion.
Yeah. Carrie, what's your favorite donut?
I looked at your list.
Yes.
And I loved every single one on there. But my all-time favorite
of the classics. You can't do something exotic here.
Can I guess?
Yes.
Boston cream.
Incorrect.
Wow.
Wait. And I'll tell you. Actually, I have a whole thing about it because I.
It was close. That's your two then.
Wait, what'd you say? Boston cream?
Boston cream. See, Boston cream is my go-to, but I actually prefer a Bavarian cream over Boston cream.
Really?
And there is a difference, and I think that people don't understand that there is a difference.
You're right.
Explain.
So Boston cream is a traditional custard.
Right.
Right. Bavarian cream is thicker and creamier. That's all. It's just a thicker consistency. And it's more white than yellow.
Yeah.
And you can't find Bavarian cream at most places.
Right.
So if I go to Dunkin' Donuts, I'm going to get a Boston cream.
Okay.
But I love Bavarian cream donuts.
Okay.
They're the best, but they're hard to find. I don't know where they sell them.
Are they not around here?
I mean, we're in New Hampshire. We're close to Boston. I think we're going to be finding Boston cream in this area.
Krispy Kremes.
Yeah, when I go to, our Dunkin' Donuts, it's like, there's a big selection. I just go for the jelly donut every time. It's just like, I never
That's
look
your
around.
favorite?
My favorite, yeah. I would say so.
We got to take a trip up to Wells. Just go to get some
donuts.
Come in my donuts.
The place is called Kong Dun Donuts.
But I always call it Come in my donuts.
Why? I don't know. We just every time we drive past it, he's like, "Come in my donuts."
Come in my donuts.
There is some place going up to Vermont. There's a place on the side of the road that's like A-Frame Bakery or something like that. Do they have donuts there? You ever been there?
Where?
When I was biking, I used to go by them all the time, and I always bring
Vermont?
cash up to the Vermont area.
Yeah.
There's let me see if I can look it up. It's just off the side of the road. It's literally a single building, and it's called A-Frame Bakery. And I feel like they had some pretty good donuts there. But yeah, jelly.
Is that your favorite? Like, if you could go anywhere for donuts, where would it be?
I mean, if I wanted to go to Voodoo Donuts, they have this thing called Voodoo Donuts, which is like, they take like Fruit Loops and put them on donuts. It's just like, that's too much work. I don't want all that. I just want a jelly donut, or I want like you said, a chocolate glazed donut. It's probably my second favorite. jelly, then chocolate.
Chocolate glaze or chocolate cake glaze?
Chocolate cake. Well, you're talking about the chocolate donut. That's
the brown one.
That's glazed.
That's glazed.
With glaze.
Yeah.
With glaze, yes.
Not like a cake don't like
Not
a
like a
plain.
frosting.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
No. A chocolate donut with glaze.
We're still friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is my top 2.
Have you ever been to Krispy Kreme?
No. Have you?
Oh,
It's all right.
Oh. It's okay.
Krispy Kreme is the best. If you like, just get a glazed donut. There's a plain glazed donut.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
But they have everything. Like they have the cream, vanilla cream filled, chocolate cream filled, and everything's glazed because everything is better glazed.
Everything is better glazed.
And if you get them when they're
Truth.
fresh out of the oven,
Speak it, girl.
oh, it's good stuff. I do like Donut Man donuts.
Donut Man donuts. are pretty
Donut
good.
Man donuts are exponentially better than Dunkin' Donuts.
Yes, I would agree.
Dunkin' Donuts are not very good. They're all. I
They're
mean,
fine.
they're okay, but they're
They go
not
stale
great.
quick.
They do.
They're not anything to write home about.
Maybe that means lack of preservatives. You know,
Preservatives.
I don't know.
preservatives.
I
Maybe
just
it's
think
just fresher.
they're just not.
Gotta eat 'em
They're
right
all
on.
right. Everybody loves Dunkin' Donuts, but meh.
A picture of the A-Frame Bakery. Come on, flippy tippy. Okay, it's not going to flip. My phone is the worst. And now it's just not.
What you got? You got an XR?
Six.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah. It's
Poor person.
Yeah, if you go, it's Williamstown, I guess, supposedly.
That's weird.
Yeah. So yeah.
I think if I had to have a different job, I think I'd like to be a baker. I think that would be fun. I like baking. Although, like, I don't think I could do like wedding cakes because I don't have like the decoration skills.
Right.
But I'm pretty good at baking. Just not the decorating part.
True.
Yeah.
True,
Until you
true,
start
true.
getting orders, and then you just probably be like,
Fuck.
shit.
Fuck all this shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
I need 5 dozen cupcakes by tomorrow.
Yep.
That's one person.
Yep.
And then that second person needs 5 dozen cupcakes.
And then I would have a crew that I'd be ordering around.
You wouldn't at first.
I'm sorry. Way to kill my dream. I won't be a baker now.
Hey, you can bake for me anytime you want.
Oh, I know.
You can bake for me.
That's what I do.
I pay with
Actually,
kisses.
I was gonna ask you what your next request was. I made him lemon cream puffs. That was the last thing I made for him.
Nice.
I haven't had brownie cookie bars in a while.
Oh, I want to expand.
Sure, but there's nothing wrong with the originals either.
Okay.
I'll think of something else you can make me at the same time.
So, what do we got? The Walking Dead comic has coming to an end.
Good Lord.
Robert Kirkman decided to end it.
I didn't realize it was still going on.
Watch it not even end with any real solution.
It did end with no solution.
Oh. Okay, cool.
It is over.
Oh, you
It's
said it was
done.
coming to an end.
He said
Is humankind wiped out?
He said it, I haven't read it. I don't know. No, they're surviving. They're survived. He ended at 190 something. The record is 300. He said I just wanted to end it on my terms. I didn't want to keep it going and try to, dilute the goodness of it.
Yeah,
I
just write for the sake of writing.
Yeah.
He's about 90 episodes too far for that.
Well, I think you're talking about the show, aren't you?
A comic too.
Did you read the comic?
I read some of it. I
Yeah.
stopped after a while.
Yeah. It got a little repetitive.
Yeah.
So in the comics, I don't know about the show, but Negan is still alive. They
The
kept him
show
alive.
is alive, yeah.
He's alive. Yeah. Rick is dying. He's in the
Rick is dead.
Yeah.
Or is
So-
he dead in the show?
Yeah, dead.
Or did he just leave?
He got eaten by zombies, right? But he went down a river and somebody got his body.
I thought he got airlifted out or something.
Airlifted out, exactly. Yeah. So
Yeah.
question mark around a lot of people's deaths and alive.
But Carl's
state.
still kicking in the comic, right?
Yes.
How
Carl.
could he
Carl's
not,
straight
if
up
he
dead
got
in the
eaten by a
show.
zombie,
He
how
didn't-
could he?
I don't think he got eaten by a zombie in the show, did he?
So I creep.
On I think in the book he got munched on.
Who did?
Rick. Rick died in the book. Yep, just recently. So, yeah. Good on you. Farewell.
Tip of the cap.
Tip of the cap to you.
Pour one out for you.
Pour one out
What
for
did
you.
they say? What was the Talking Dead? What did they say? Every time someone died, in
Yeah.
memoriam,
In
but
me-
they were
mem-
like, let's.
Yeah.
moment of silence or something.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, so it's like, dude, if you
it's just a moment of silence for the whole Walking Dead thing.
yeah,
It's done.
like if you just did Kirkman tell them it was almost over? Because I feel like if the creators of the show knew it was almost over, wouldn't they tell the actors that? Listen, like
The show's still going.
I know, but I'm saying, like, I feel like the actors felt like it was going to go on forever, so they might have bowed out because they didn't want to be a part of it. They wanted to try something else. They wanted to, not be
tied to
one thing.
I mean, just
forever.
because the comic's ending doesn't mean. I mean, how long it took them to get through some arcs, like literally 2 seasons.
Yeah.
For some,
Yeah.
like they could go on for another 10 years if they wanted to.
But to know that there's an end, I feel like would have made the actors stay. Don't you think?
Maybe.
Maybe
There's
I
an
don't
end
know.
in
Or
sight.
maybe you're just tired of this shit.
Maybe. Yeah.
I
Unfortunate.
got tired of watching episodes. Just there was no resolution.
Yeah.
It's just stupid scenarios over and over again. Like how the, bro, how does zombie sneak up on you? I mean, how like it should be like second nature. Like it's like a bird flying by your head. You should just know. I don't know. I couldn't dumb myself down to watch the show anymore. I really couldn't.
Yeah. So good on you. Good on your show. Good on your book.
Hey, it started out good. I remember that first season was awesome.
Yeah.
It really hooked me. Then
After
second
Shane, he
season,
lost interest.
The
after
farm
Shane.
was dumb, but that episode where Shane broke into the barn and they all learned that was a kick in the dick.
Oh,
I don't know.
Sophia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a kick in the dick.
It was.
They should have been thanking Shane. Instead, he just got more crucified for that. Damn. Shane.
You love
a
Shane.
hero, man. Shane's a real hero. Not so much with that rapey stuff, but
Rapey stuff. What rapey stuff did he do?
trying to like bang Lori after she reunited with Rick. When they found they were in the place with the dude at the CDC.
Mm.
Yeah. Not so much that stuff, but and the whole jealousy. Like, come on, bro, get over it. Like, you could go bang someone else. Actually, he was for a while. Was he nailing Andrea, or Andrea wanted to nail him?
Maybe.
Andrea's always making terrible decisions.
Andrea is one of the best characters in the book, and
She was so she was
Reamde.
terrible.
Andrea was the Michonne, wasn't she?
Andrea was
In the comic, or no, Michonne was her own.
Michonne was the same in the comic and the show. They just dumbed Andrea down for no reason.
They tried to salvage her character later on, but
Yeah.
still making dumb shit.
Got a story here. Woman was on a plane and she fell asleep, and they shut the door behind her.
They left her on the plane overnight.
Or
like into the night.
Yeah. Eric
All
Canadian,
lights turned off. Everything.
Was it
Just
hot?
she
Did
woke up to like pitch black.
freezing cold on a plane with no power. Air Canadian passenger wakes up locked in an empty, dark plane after falling asleep mid-flight. Let's see. Tiffany O'Brien was traveling from Quebec to Toronto City after a weekend trip when she fell asleep mid-flight. When she woke up hours later, still buckled into her seat, she said she was completely alone. The plane was freezing cold and pitch black. According to a Facebook post, I got super comfy reading my book happily, and I scored my road all to myself. I fell asleep probably less than halfway through my short 1.5 hour flight. I woke up around midnight, a few hours after the plane landed. So the plane landed, disembarked. Nobody saw her? Really? Freezing cold, still strapped in my seat in complete darkness. Pitch black. Why is the plane pitch black? Isn't the windows open?
Nighttime.
Maybe.
Yeah, everybody left, so everything's turned off. So anyway, she is finally in the pitch black. She's able to open the door, and she looks down. It's like a 50-foot drop. They're not connected to the, what is it called, the tarmac or whatever.
Yeah.
So she's got no way to get out.
She could open the door though.
No.
She did eventually.
She made her way up to the cockpit where she attempted to use the plane's communication system, but the radio and the walkie-talkies didn't work. They shut off all the power to the plane. Eventually, she found a flashlight and tried to use it to signal for help. She said, quote, "I'm making some flashy SOS signals out the window, hoping someone sees me." Using the flashlight, she claimed she was able to get the main cabin door opened, only to find herself 40 to 50 feet above the ground. She wrote that she was hanging out of the door trying to get the airport grounds crew's attention. Finally, after literally dangling her legs off the plane, she saw a crew member on the luggage cart driving towards her. He is in He's in shock, asking how the heck she left me on the plane, how they left her on the plane. She said, I'm wondering the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just someone that didn't want to do their job, I guess.
How do you leave a person on the plane? You're looking you're looking for little debris, little wrappers and shit. Oh, there's a person. Never mind.
Hey, you hear more about it during the summer than you do any time other, like.
I guess maybe.
No, like kids being left on school buses and awful shit like that. I don't know how it happens, but people just fucking do it.
Or kids that get left in the car, you mean? Is that what you're talking
No, school
about?
buses. Like I read stories about like daycares that bring kids on buses to places and like
Kid falls asleep and then
no, not even falls asleep. Just someone's not doing their job. Like one was a baby that was in a car seat and it was in the bus and nobody checked and bad shit happened. And then the bus driver was like, I don't know how it happened. It's literally your fucking job.
Yeah.
To check if anyone is left on whatever vehicle you're driving.
Yep.
Plane, bus, doesn't fucking matter. Like whoever was a flight attendant on that should have been fired. I don't give a shit. I have no sympathy for anything like that. Like, yeah, and you read more about it. And sorry, I'm going off on a tirade right now. But like hot cars and children, and in the summer, there's this ridiculous thing that people say. Like I will never understand how it happens, and I'm sorry if I offend anybody when I say this stuff. But they're like, oh, lack of sleep or change of pattern. Bitch, I get 2 hours of sleep all the time, and I bring my kids back and forth, and there's never a situation because I don't know. I engage with my kids while I'm driving. Like, I'll be like, "Hey, bud, what's up?" I see them, I can hear them. Yep. I'm not like completely out of it. There's this thing that people suggest: put your phone, put your computer, put your shoe.
Yeah, I heard the shoe one.
In the back seat.
Take your shoe off.
So you will always know when you get out with the car and you start walking the store and you realize, oh, I'm missing a shoe. I left it in the car with my kid. Leave something of importance with the most important thing in your life. What? No, it's honestly stupid. And anyone that leaves where it's your job to make sure everybody's off the plane, anyone's off the bus, and you fail that, fired instantly. I don't care. I'm not sorry.
Yep. Well, she suffered like trauma from it. Like she was having like night terrors and
I would absolutely sue.
Lots of anxiety.
Because also fuck airlines. But
that too.
But yeah, just it's literally your job. If you're in the food industry and you drop food on the floor and then put it back in a plane, give it to someone, fuck you.
I've never even had that bad of an experience with airlines, but just a few little things that they've done have like, what, really? Yeah. Why'd you do that?
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
Like, she's lucky she didn't get her ass kicked for it. I will drag you off this plane if you don't get off this plane right now. I wanted to leave like 12 hours ago. Yep. I've been scared this whole time. Bitch, what'd you say?
Yeah.
Put your hands on your head. Ah!
I'm assuming she's white because she didn't get killed.
Yeah.
Leaving the plane.
Yeah. Yeah. Black person breaking into the plane on the tarmac. Been here for 12 hours. I was coming here from...
She's got a book. It's a gun.
Stop resisting. I'm literally asking for help. Awful. Yep. Awful stuff. Idiots. They're all idiots.
What is the only flag in the world that doesn't have a red or white or blue?
Now, I saw this on there, and it was Jamaica.
Well, did you look it up, you asshole?
No, because I knew it was Jamaica.
I couldn't think
green,
of one.
black, and yellow.
I tried to think of all the flags
but then I
could think
up,
of, and I couldn't.
You looked it up?
I looked it up to double check, and there's actually 2.
Oh,
cheater.
Yeah.
No,
cheater.
I knew it was Jamaica because it was green, black, and yellow.
Okay.
Kofi Kingston.
Well, all right.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm a wrestling fan. Thank you, WWE.
What's the second one?
I don't know. It started with an M. It was like Maltiva. It's a country in Africa.
Moldova.
No, it's a country in Africa.
Oh.
But there was that's the second one.
Okay. Yep. I believe you.
Better.
What's the best name for semen?
All your answers are wrong. But go ahead, you give me yours and I'll tell you.
Ball juice.
Ball juice. What's yours?
Wiener. I thought Wiener Honey was the best one.
Wiener Honey?
It makes it sound pleasant.
All right. Pearl Jam.
I know. I thought of that one too.
Yeah.
Come
Pearl
on.
Jam.
Pearl Jam.
Oh.
That's the only good thing Pearl Jam's ever done was name their band
Pearl
an appropriate name for semen.
Pearl Jelly.
Pearl Jelly. I guess. I like Pearl Jam better.
Dick Juice.
Because that's that moment where you're just like, oh shit, they named their band after semen.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
I
like
didn't
the
know that
grungy,
until recently.
disgusting thing that a band like that would have.
I never knew that. I feel wicked stupid, but yeah.
Pearl Jam.
Pearl
like,
Jam.
oh.
Yeah.
Ah.
Jizz.
Steely Dan is a dildo.
That's also the same thing. I think.
I didn't know that one.
Yeah.
Cool.
Steely Dan.
Yeah, it's a dildo.
Steely.
Steely Dan.
I mean, I guess like, why?
Why?
Yeah,
Why not?
Steely Dan. I don't get it.
It's a steel, Dan. This is Dan name. It's made of steel.
A Dan?
Dan.
Is a Dan slang for dildo?
Sure. It's
Okay.
my dildo's named
I'm sorry.
Dan.
I'm sorry. I'm blowing this up. I was just weird. Yeah, that's my
my
son.
my dildo's named my Dan. It's my Dan, and it's Steely.
Okay.
Steel Dan.
Sure. Yeah, I learned Damon has a dildo named Steely Dan.
Yep, I do. What's your name for semen?
I said it. Pearl Jam.
Oh, okay, that's your name. And Carrie?
I liked Wiener Honey.
Wiener Honey.
Oh, hey, though, when we were watching Spider-Man today, Spider-Man, he they made him an outfit, and he was just like, "How's the outfit?" He's like, "Oh, it's great." And then he like adjusts himself. He's like, "It's a little tight around the web slinger." I'm like, "What?"
Wow. All right, that happened. Yep.
Can we talk about why? I was interested in finding out why you thought the 1910s was the worst time to be alive.
Because
Is it because of World War I, or is it because of the influenza epidemic?
Both. Like, picture you're in Europe, right? You got planes. First of all, you got new technology you've never seen before. A physical object is suspended in air. You've never seen that before in your life. Like, you've grown up. If you're a 50-year-old person, right? You've grown up in the 1860s, which is like the Industrial Revolution just happened. You're like, oh shit, there's coal factories and there's fucking things made out of metal.
Steam engines.
And trains and now there's possibly a car. You got cars now. Holy shit! And there's planes. Planes are dropping bombs. There's poison gas on top of a worldwide epidemic of the Spanish flu is killing people. That is the most terrifying time to be alive. Up, do me over.
I mean, World War II.
But I feel like you've been through World War One. In Europe is fucking terrifying.
No.
World War II.
I mean, people that were alive.
That were not alive.
People that were fighting in World War
One.
II were not alive during World
True.
War I.
They were like 18.
Typically.
Yeah. Very young people fought in World War II.
Way
the
more.
Holocaust
Yeah,
victims,
I
man.
mean, the fear of being brought to a concentration camp.
We
Also,
remember those stories.
World War II had
Terrible
way
shit.
more
Joseph Mengele.
casualties.
World War II had more casualties. I don't know because there was so much.
Atomic bombs.
But the atomic bombs were only used twice to kill maybe 4.
Yeah, but people didn't know that it was only going to be used twice.
True. I feel like just the prevalency of you have, medicine not being up to snuff. You had people dying of just in the trenches of World War II, the gases, the diseases. You have people just, you don't know what is killing you. You don't have antibiotics. You don't have, I feel like you had much better medicine in World War II.
Perhaps.
Than in World War I.
Gnarly shit.
Poison gas is fucking crazy.
Yeah. I always thought that was bullshit.
Yeah.
I think any kind of chemical warfare is bullshit. Yeah.
But
so
dying of trench foot.
Diabolical.
You don't know what you're dying of. Like you don't have anesthesia, right? You don't have things to
numb the pain
in World War One in the 1910s.
What was I mean, I saw you did specifically Europe, and I don't have a very good timeline most of the time, but wasn't there a period of time where London had fires, and then there was the plague, and then there was
I mean, the plague was
pretty bad.
Like in the, I want to say like the 1300s.
So the fires.
I don't know when the fires were.
Like 1600s. I don't know. I'm
mean,
not even gonna date it.
No.
It's just I'm gonna make myself look stupid. But I feel like there was just like this period of time in London where everything was just garbage time to be alive. I thought that might have been what you were referring to, but then I looked it up and Also
No.
making myself seem stupid, but apparently that was when World War One happened.
Apparently that's when it happened. Yeah, no. Just the first time the world was on fire.
Are we talking about like a civilian? It's the scariest time to be alive, or a soldier?
Civilian.
That's fair.
I'd be interested to see which. I would say probably more civilians died during World War II just because of concentration camps.
I mean, just with World War One being the first time the world has ever seen something of that scale, probably would.
But then Carrie's right.
Some real shit.
Carrie's right about the being young in World War II. You haven't grown up in that environment.
Yeah,
you've seen it. If you're 40 years old, 50 years old, 60 years old, but if you're 18, 19-year-old.
If you're a person fighting in World War II, you were
actually,
not alive.
I mean, there's a point there too with World War II. It's just like World War I was the first time you've seen anything on that scale. Yeah. But then World War II was kind of like, oh, fuck, we already did this once. Yeah. That was really bad.
Yeah. Let's not do that again.
Yeah. But we're about to do that again.
We're about to do that again. Dunkirk was a really good representation of that, of like kids on a beach, of like, we're so fucked. The Germans fucking airplanes are coming to the beach and just like, they're coming back and they're going to fucking kill us and we don't have any protection. We're just dead.
I remember seeing the preview for that and just, they were all on that U-boat. Yeah. And the fucking plane screams by. Yeah. And I'm like, I have anxiety from the preview. I'm not watching that movie.
I watched it in IMAX and
I would not watch it in IMAX for sure.
The loudest, scariest thing I've ever seen.
I can't do that. I watched Saving Private Ryan as a not an adult.
Yeah, no.
Like my parents, I love history. I've always loved history. So my parents were like, "We can watch this with you. Like it'll be okay."
Except for that one part.
And I lost it. Like a couple of times. No, there were multiple times.
There was that one part though. I feel like really got you.
The stabbing.
The stabbing.
Yeah.
Because that got me. It was just like he was just like he let that dude go, and then
I don't even want. It makes me want to cry even talking about it. But you know who Giovanni Ribisi is? He was the medic. And he gets it. It was like towards the middle of the movie, I think. Yeah. Do you remember that part where Giovanni Ribisi gets it, and they're all trying to help him, but he's like the medic. Yeah. They're trying to save him, and he's just calling out for his mama. Yeah. Mama. I'm like, I was like, and I kept watching it, and then I just at the stabbing scene, I really lost it.
Yeah.
My mom was like, "Okay, turn it off."
That is the worst.
And actually, that whole movie, you thought there was like, it's gonna happen. He's gonna get this dude home. Womp womp.
Yep.
Feels bad.
I don't even know if I watched the ending. Actually, I don't know if I got through.
It was a good movie. I'd say I enjoyed it, but it was.
I could never be a soldier. Like
no, I couldn't either.
Nope.
Well, I remember I told someone I had asthma, exercise-induced asthma, and people like, isn't that the only kind? I'm like, no. That's not the only kind. Because I remember one time I played paintball. The first time I ever played paintball, I'm like spending all my energy like right off the bat because I'm nervous because I've never been hit by paintball. I don't know what's going to happen. And you're literally being hunted by other people. It's basically like being at war, except the bullets aren't real. And I'm hiding behind trees. I'm like bolting from tree to tree to tree. Yep. I can't see anybody on my team. I can't see anybody that I'm against because they're all hiding, waiting for the right shot. And it doesn't take much for my asthma to flare up. And I'm like sitting there trying to catch my breath. And I'm like, I always feel like I need to move. Someone can see me. I need to find them before they can find me. And this is just paintball. I can't imagine if it was live rounds, man.
War.
Like people wanting to kill you.
Like I could, if I just lift my head, I could die.
The people that thrive off that, man, that's crazy.
It's awful. Yeah. Yeah, if you actually want to go through that.
Like the people just like, there's crazy. No place for me. Like the only place I feel at home is in the military. It's like, man, that's something.
Yeah. Yep.
Kudos to you. Just don't be crazy.
Yeah, that's why people avoided the draft. It's like that's why people went to Canada. That was part of Reamde actually. A guy went to Canada to avoid the draft, and also he went up there to like, what was it to bring back and forth marijuana.
So trivial.
So how terrible is that? Like being drafted, being absolutely terrified that you're going to die, but you're expected to be patriotic. You're expected to be like, you're being, you're fighting for your country. You're such a, you're great. You're gonna be a hero, and it's like, yeah, but I'm terrified. I'm never gonna come back again.
Yeah,
like,
and there's a good chance you won't.
Yep.
My grandfather was in World War II. and I think he got drafted, and his twin brother did not get drafted.
Really?
I always thought about that. Like, that must have been a weird, like a weird dynamic to live through. And then my grandpa was like the nicest man, like always happy, and like, but he would not talk about it. Yeah. He would not talk about being in the war.
Yep.
He was there. He was there when they liberated one of the concentration camps, and he talked about it to my dad one time, and he would never talk about it again. I don't
know if I want to hear that story. If he wanted to tell me, I would listen, but I would never ask something like that.
No, you would never ask for that story.
Especially after hearing
like, how do you, like, how did he process that? Like, especially like thinking, I got drafted, I'm going overseas, I might never come back. My twin brother is not. He gets to stay here and keep living his life.
Luck of the draw, man.
It wasn't, though. His twin brother was like an engineer, and so there was a reason he didn't get drafted. He was like too valuable. Like, and that's another part. Like, all right, your twin brother's too valuable to be sent overseas because he's so smart and, is an engineer, and you're not. So see ya.
Yeah. Awful. Yep. Yep. War sucks.
Anyway, let's talk about those donuts again.
We should have saved the donuts for after this topic.
Yeah. Got a video here of, let's see, is it playing?
We're doing it here. So apparently this is Dunder Mifflin, I guess, where they shot The Office. Wasn't 100% sure of that, but they're gone now. They're off the air, and now you got. Sorry, Carell. Hey, you got these guys now. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I guess your show got canceled or whatever, but we're still doing ours, so we're doing it here.
Can we talk about Danny DeVito not wearing pants in that?
Danny DeVito,
he lives his character.
Yeah, Danny DeVito is Frank in real IRL. Yeah. Yep. Amazing. Frank, Danny DeVito is Frank.
There's probably more episodes of television that I've watched where he's not wearing clothes than there are wearing clothes.
I love that.
Like, even in Friends, when he was in Friends and he was a stripper.
He was a stripper, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just.
That was a fun
That's
one.
Just him, I guess.
Yeah.
He's very comfortable with his body.
I can only guess that you
him.
bought that at a children's costume store.
Yep. Amazing. What else you got?
I could answer one of your questions on here.
Go ahead.
Wind.
Where does wind fucking start? Man?
Sun.
The sun?
The sun heats molecules, lowers pressure.
But where does it start?
That's just the shifting molecules.
But where?
Wherever there's unevenly heated particles.
Can I go where the wind starts?
It probably comes from your ass.
Exactly. That's what I'm
just saying. You want a real answer? I think what happened was I just dropped some knowledge on you, and you got like nervous, and then you just had to make a ass joke out of it, a fart joke.
Well, you were making anal jokes like 2 hours ago.
Oh, come on. That was then. This is now. He was learn something. Read a book.
MJ was flying on Spider-Man, and Spider-Man let her down, and her hair was all frizzled, and she was like, "Whoa, I am never doing that again." Dan was like, talking about anal. It was anal.
The whole movie, he kept getting caught in these precarious situations. He was like, wearing. This woman gave him his suit that he was supposed to wear so they wouldn't know he was Spider-Man. And she's like, "Change now!" And he's like, "Well, let me just go to the now." And he's like, "Oh, this is okay, fine." And he drops his pants, and one of his classmates walks in and takes a picture of it. And then there's another one where she finds out he's, and he has to change into his outfit. And he's not even thinking; he just rips his clothes off, and she's like, "Oh, I'll turn around." And then like his friend walks in and sees it happening. He's like, "Oh, what's going on?"
He takes a
here?
picture. He takes a picture and he's like, "I know you like MJ, so I'm gonna take this picture and I'm gonna show it to her."
Yeah, you
and then
dickbag.
He puts his glasses on, like this like AI for his glasses, and he's like, "That guy back there, he's got something I need." And he's like, the AI is like, "Is he a target?" And Peter's like, "Yeah." And then so the AI is like, "Target acquired," and it shoots this missile at him. And he's like, "No, not that."
For context, it's Tony Stark glasses, so
Tony Stark.
Obviously they're like weaponized.
Yeah.
So he's got a satellite up in the air. He's like sending out drones to come put a bullet in this kid's head. And he's like, "Oh shit!" But after that,
yeah.
But yeah, I feel like I could have told my glasses delete that picture, you know?
Yeah.
And that's actually what happened.
Yeah.
But somehow, situation, I know it was for comedic effect, but
it escalated quickly.
But yeah, it was just, there was a lot of innuendo in there. So after she was like panting and she was like, pull her hair.
You just jumped.
Well then, I'm not doing that again.
And your mind jumped to
It's
anal.
like, I'm glad we could experiment that one time, but that's it. You know, that's the vibe it gave off.
Anal.
Plus, the entire time, Happy's like trying to slide into Aunt May's DMs. So I mean, there was a lot of sexual undertone in that video.
In the whole movie, I mean.
So not appropriate for a 5-year-old.
He wouldn't have got it.
He wouldn't have got it.
I would have had to explain it to him a couple times, but
when a man loves a woman very much.
He asked me, how do babies get into bellies at bedtime today?
It's happening.
Because it was a funny conversation. I don't know how it started. He asked if we were gonna have any more babies, and I was like, "Why? Do you want a little brother, another little brother, or a little sister?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Sorry, buddy,
not happening,
that's not gonna happen." And then he was like, "Well, how do the babies get into into mommy's bellies?" And I was like, "Not prepared for this yet."
I actually found out I still could. It has to be removed.
It would have to be
You
artificially.
have a stent in there?
No, the wire has been severed, but I can have it taken from my.
There's a clothespin in there. You just gotta take that out.
No, it's actually soldered.
How does that make you feel? Look at you shifting your seat.
I know. It still makes my legs go tingly when I'm thinking about it. Yeah.
Jesus.
I told somebody we were talking to yesterday wasn't that bad. I was like, well, maybe you should ask him, but it wasn't that bad.
It really didn't feel that bad, but I think I overdid it, and like one of my nuts was hurting for a long time after that.
You overdid what?
Huh?
You overdid what?
Just too much physical activity.
Oh, I thought you meant.
I mean, I started playing volleyball again. What, like
a week
later?
Were you awake for it?
No.
No. I didn't.
Could you elect to be awake?
Yeah.
I think you could, but he was
I knew
knock
somebody.
me out.
I knew somebody that was awake for it.
And
he was fine. He said it was weird. He said it was weird watching this all go down.
No, he was. Dion was like, knock me out. I don't want to know anything about it.
Yeah. I wanted because I remember having my wisdom teeth taken out, and I woke up.
Yeah.
And I remember them just like my head being yanked to the side, like they were just like, I don't know what they were doing, like tearing them out by hand or something.
Yeah, yeah.
They had and then I remember their entire hand in your mouth.
I'm like sitting there like I'm awake, like do something. And I remember hearing the nurse like, what'd she say? She's like, he's resisting or something. Like, I don't know.
He's resisting.
The doctor's like, hit him again. And then I don't remember anything. Just went black. But yeah, so I didn't want any kind of situation where I wake up and I see my ball bag open.
Ooh. Yeah. The tubes are coming out there, just like
it's like spread out. He's like holding it like big old pair of scissors.
Red or blue, red or blue.
Doctor, need to make a decision.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Just like
I remember when we went to pick him up, he was so out of it. Of course, I had to take the kids with me. So we're like,
so out of it.
They're like, finally, they're like, all right, you can go see him now. So I'm like lugging like a 3-month-old and a 3-year-old walking in. And then he like turns and looks at me and he's like, did they do it?
At first,
did. That's why we're here.
Yeah,
we're going to get you. We were not watching it happen.
At first, I thought I might have been dreaming or something. Yeah. And I realized, I'm like, obviously, they did it. Why would they be here right now? They weren't here when I went to sleep. So,
yeah.
Fun times.
Yeah, it can be undone. It's just like that dinner party scene in The Office. Snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap.
But he wouldn't even need to be unsnipped. He would just need to have them go with a syringe and takes them out.
But you're going to put me under for that too. I'm not going to because it's not happening. Ever.
I think I explained the how babies get made without lying.
What was it?
But without being too explicit. I said mommies have lots of eggs in them that can turn into babies when they want them to.
Yeah.
So if a mommy wants to have a baby, the egg can grow into a baby. And I said, so Mommy and Daddy don't want any more babies, so we're not going to have any more babies. And
he was disappointed.
He's like, no. He was like, all right. And I was like, I kept trying to think of things to say to make him like, I was like, if we had another baby, you'd have to share a room with your brother. And he's like, no, I would just go sleep in the playroom. And I'm like,
he's got a TV down there.
Good point. And I was like, well, two kids is perfect for our family. And if we had another baby, we wouldn't be able to give you as much attention, and we want to make sure you have all the attention.
All of the attention.
And he was like, screw that. I already have enough problem with the other one. I didn't think this through. Nah, I'm already in the camp where if we ever have another one, I'd rather adopt or something. I haven't had this conversation with you at all, but
again, I know that I don't want to go through pregnancy again.
Nope.
But there are a lot of kids out in the world that could use some.
As long as we could get them like after.
Yeah.
Like 1.5 or something.
Well, I mean, that's fine too, because a lot of older ones they get passed over because everybody wants a cute little one,
Get one after their house broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Potty trained and understand the rules.
So, lastly, we got this.
They even have a alligator-like tip. So they call it the alligator snapping turtle. And also they have the world's third largest baby.
What are we
live footage of me and my vasectomy.
What the hell is that?
The turtle.
The turtle is making that noise?
Yeah, it is.
Gotta be edited, right?
No, I don't think so.
That's not real. That's a human screaming.
I've seen some turtles that could possibly make that
I don't
noise.
think you've seen a turtle.
Goat.
It's not a goat. Or I understand a goat, a parrot, but not a
turtle?
I've heard dogs that sound like humans, but
I've heard
a turtle.
That was my favorite Taylor Swift song.
Unless this thing
Where they
starts.
go in it. Travel, travel, travel.
Unless that turtle starts eating pizza right now and like super kicks somebody, I'm not gonna believe human noises coming out of it.
The secret of the universe. Anybody got anything else you want to bring to the program this week? Right. So for the Can I Say Something podcast, I'm Damian.
Yeah.
I'm Carrie.
Goodbye. Love you.
Wake up and hell nothing's wrong. Just get ready for work, 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 work. You see me happy work, 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 work. You see me do me dirt, 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 dirt. There's something about that work, 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 work. Da, 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 da. When you walk out, da, 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 da. Before the table turn, 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 turn. Beg you something, please. Baby, don't you leave. Don't leave me stuck here in the streets. You. I just hope that it gets to you. I hope that you see this through. I hope that you see this true. What can I say? Please recognize I'm trying, baby. I feel wah. It's me, I feel wah. You see me do my da. Something about that wah. When you walk out, la. When the cat from my ta.
Yeah, okay. Get done, that'll work, come over. We just need to slow the motion. Don't get out of the way to no one. Long distance, I need you. When I see potential, I just gotta see it through. If you had a twin, I would still choose you. I don't wanna rush into it if it's too soon, but I know you need to get done if you come over. Sorry if I'm way less friendly. I got niggas tryna end me, oh, yeah. I spilled all my emotions tonight, I'm sorry. Rolling. How many more shots until you're rolling? We just need a face to face. You could pick the time and the place. You'll spend some time